Who's coming with me?
It's a short shot. We the source now. Taking over the game, put it on padlock. With a better roster, sick as a plate of lobster. Let them niggas hate, but revenge will never stop us. It's a short shot. We the source now. Taking over the game, put it on padlock. With a better roster, sick as a plate of lobster. Let them niggas hate, but revenge will never stop us. Kill the cancer, you can call me a sick assassin. Cut the chains, you can call me LeBron James. Make a decision, but you never had me in derision. Changing the vision, but mark them that cause division. For real? Never in submission like I need permission. Nigga steady telling lies like a politician. Nigga need to cool it down, but we the new edition. Yes. Yeah, the name is the source. Check the reinvention. For real? You think we not prepared for the fallout? Watch us stack this information. Watch us.
Yo, Source Gang in the building. Source Gang in the building. Yo, man, welcome to the Source, man. Welcome to the Source. Brothers in the back, I'm about to bring y'all up in just a second. Right? All right, family. Peace and blessings. For those that don't know, my name is Jeremiah. Please say the Yah. Please say the Yah. AKA Lord Megatron. AKA Mr. Handing Out L's. Welcome to the Source, man, where champions are made. All right. This is another invitational, man, to round out the tournament. We're trying to get up to 16 man. We're very close. We only got a few spots left, right? Today we want to get an opportunity to introduce some of the new debaters in the tournament, right? Some of the new debaters in the tournament. It's going down here at the Source, man, where champions are made, right? We're the only debate league that's handing out belts. We got a lot of people out there trying to steal our swag. You understand? They trying to steal our slogan. You see the slogan. Source up, shut up, man. Right? You know what it is. Source Gang, where champions are made, man. I want to introduce the heavyweight champion of the Source. The last tournament we had, the man laid the smack down, turned his boot sideways. You understand me? The Scholastic Bully, Joshua, what's going on, family?
Yo, man, I'm excited. I'm ready to see these wolves and these dogs get at it, man. I want to see blood. I don't want to see nobody pulling punches, man. I want everybody to give their all, the 100%. Because if you guys make it all the way to the end and y'all win that $500, you got a chance to take my belt from me, man. So which one of you brothers are going to have the wherewithal to take the belt from the champ? You understand? Which one of y'all got the talent, the skill, and the knowledge to come and challenge me? So I want to see who got that in them, man. That's what I'm waiting to see, Jeremiah. What about you?
Man, look, man, I want to take the scholarship to another level, right? I want brothers to be able to come in and show their scholastic prowess, right? Bring forth scholarly sources, right? And a great presentation is very important. It's gonna get you far in this tournament, right? When it comes to the judges and what they're looking for, man, right, and exact points and things that can be solidified through source information. That's what we're about here at the Source, man, right? So I want to take this opportunity, man, and introduce the middleweight champion, right? The Gold Coast Gorilla, King Seth in the building, man. Talk to us, family. Where champions are made.
I say what the business is, man. You know what I'm saying? I like the Sue said, man. I'm itching out concussions, man, with this knowledge, man. I'm finna get niggas headaches. You understand me? So if you come in the tournament, you got a chance to win this here nice belt. You see what I'm saying? This here nice belt. You got a chance to take it, but I doubt it. Half of y'all scared and half of y'all ain't got the testicular fortitude to jump in the ring with me. You understand me? To my, like I said, Source Gang, SUC, Source Up Click, nigga, Go Coast Gorilla, we the business, man. Real
That's
talk.
right, man. That's right, man. We talking that talk out here, man. Look, man, look. Hey, King Self, man. A lot of these dudes trying to be us, man. Right? We're pushing the culture forward, man. I saw something extremely funny. I shared it with you in the back chat, Joshua. Did you see Japanese the Japanese doing
The battle rap.
the battle rap?
Yeah, I saw that clip. I seen it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's something about our spirit, right, that permeates through the earth. It's not a coincidence, right? So again, man, welcome to the source, right? We're gonna take this opportunity, man, to introduce some of the new debaters in the tournament, man. Let you get that point of view. Right. Shout out to those that got introduced last week, man. I'm glad you guys showed up, man. You'll be able to ask a few questions, right? We're trying to get brothers' perspective, man. First person I want to introduce, right? Young brother by the name of Hannah Yah, Precepticon, man. Talk to us, Hannah Yah. Hannah Yah, you there?
Move on to our brother Maliki, man.
Yeah. Malachi got introduced last week, man. We got hold on, man. Somebody dropped to the back chat. Let me bring this brother up. Right? My brother, the pastor harasser, Karate Zaya. Talk to the people, family.
Yo, shalom, shalom, family. May the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob bless you and all your households. My name is Karate Zaya. Ban Yasha'Allah, also known as Isaiah Yasha'Allah, also known as the pastor harasser. And basically, the Most High's will, what I'll be doing is being able to introduce the people to the understanding, who are new to this knowledge in the conscious community, that the so-called African Americans, although we've been known to live on different continents in different time frames, we also do fit the biblical curses that's been documented in the Bible and every other historical book that refers to the group of people who came out of slavery from Egypt. My premise will be that I do believe in the Messiah that Moses prophesied about and all the other prophets from the righteous Hebrew antiquities. Also, I do believe that if the so-called African Americans return to the covenant that our forefathers agreed to, that we would come back into our power, and this is the only way. I do not believe that it's through any other belief system. I do not believe that Mormon, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Witness, any other belief system is the way for the Negroes of the diaspora. So this is the premise I'll be standing on. 1,200% a believer in the Messiah, and also a believer in the articles that's been documented about our holy people. So my name is Isaiah Yasha'Allah. You can find me on Facebook, Isaiah Yasha'Allah, YouTube, Isaiah, Yasharahla, Isaiah Yasha'Allah. And I'm also a public servant of what's called Mashara Yasha'Allah, or the government of Israel. All right. And salute to all of the men that will be debating their causes and speaking with integrity and wisdom. All right, look forward to this great opportunity to teach the people. With that, I say, shalom.
I'm
as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
All right. Yo, we got Professor Mack in the building, man. We need some good Christian representation, man, in the building, man. So I'm gonna let this brother introduce himself. and give us his school of thought. Professor Mack, talk to us.
What's up, everybody? This is Professor Mac. Some of y'all may have seen me on Clubhouse. Some of y'all may have seen me in person, but I am a Christian. I'm a debater. I'm an apologist. I speak the truth as best I know and can understand it. I argue that we don't own truth. We don't create truth. It's our job to interpret truth and to interpret it correctly. And that means with evidences. That means with standards of proof. What I come with, I don't cut at people. I cut with the truth, and I only cut at lies. And it's not me cutting; it's the evidences I bring that will do that. And I'll be willing to debate anybody on any topic relating to truth and lies, because I do stand for the truth over everything. My whole life is patterned that way, and everything I say, I do my best to honor the Most High God, and how I speak, teach, preach, debate, and rebuke people who don't speak and teach the truth. My position is that I believe in the Most High God to be the Father of all. I believe in His Son, Jesus Christ, as the Messiah. I believe that we are in the new covenant established by the death of Jesus Christ, and that provides salvation for the entire world. I do believe that. I will debate on any topics around that. I will always debate with respect, but I hold anybody accountable who teaches anything that's not consistent with the truth of the gospel, even myself. So if I'm gonna hold myself accountable, it's my obligation to hold anyone else accountable that I speak to. Much respect to everyone. I appreciate the league. I look forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
All right, man. All right. Next up, man, we got our brother Hannah Yah. Precepticon, can you speak now, brother?
Yeah, can I be heard?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Con. Hey, all praises to the Most High. All glory, praise, honor to Abba the Father and His Son, Jesus' name. It's your brother Hananiah Kadesh, man. Freight Train Express, the Gospel Surfer. I'm a rookie in this debate league as far as formal debate, but I'm not new to giving out biblical beatdown.
That's right.
My mission and my goal is to inform and educate and edify the body of Christ. First and foremost, the nation of Israel that's scattered from out the four corners of the earth. I believe that Jesus Christ, being the Son of God, is the God that we have dealt with in the Old Testament and the New Testament. I hold to the position we are under the new covenant. Okay? We're to keep laws, statutes, and commandments in the faith in the Father's Son, the Messiah. Okay? I'm looking forward to challenging my intellect. I'm looking forward to challenging what I know and understand. I'm looking to challenge what others know and understand. I pray that the entire nation be edified by this biblical WrestleMania that is about to take place. Shout out to my brothers from the Israel of God, Israel Church of Jesus, Walls of Jericho, Red Letter Vineyard, and so on.
That's right, man. All praise and glory. Look, man, so some of the brothers is back that was here last week, man. We got Ebree in the building. Of course, King Seth. James Cassell is back. We got our brother Iz back. And our brother Mally back, man. Now, look. I want to, if you brothers got any questions that you might want to ask brothers, just let me know. Joshua, man, you got any questions for these brothers?
Yeah, man. I want to dig into some doctrines and see what you guys agree and disagree with, you know, so we can get some brainstorming going. You guys are going to meet each other in the tournament. So we just want to know a few things about where your perspectives are. Who in here believes in the 12 tribes chart? Not all at once.
Yeah, I believe in the 12 tribe chart. What's up?
Is you debating, brother?
Okay, yeah, that's right. You right.
I know King Self believe in the 12 tribes chart, so I thought he'd open his mic first.
Right.
So nobody in here believe in the 12 tribes chart.
Hey, that's just super disrespectful, Mally. You ain't
Hey,
gonna say nothing.
Shalom. This is Isaiah Yasharala, Yabraka, Yabashamashagasha. So just to speak on that topic real quick, I do believe that the children of Israel were scattered throughout the North, South, Central America, even into the interior of Africa. I do believe that the 12 quotation fingers, 12 tribes chart does allude to the different tribes of Jacob's children that were scattered in slavery. I do not believe that the 12 tribes chart is infallible, but I do believe that it very well does point to, say, such as the so-called Hispanics, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans, Haitians, and African Americans being a part of the 12 tribes of Israel. With that, I yield the floor.
I noticed you didn't say Native Indians.
Well, excuse me, North American Native Indians also. I yield.
Okay, so this brother said he agrees with that. Anybody want to
I
touch on
need
that?
that smoke.
Oh, snap.
Oh my goodness.
James, why do you oppose?
And I'm not. I don't want to go too deep into it. You know what
You
I'm
ain't
saying?
got to. You ain't got
At
to.
this
Just
moment.
give a brief, you know.
Yeah, I just want to point out that if he's coming from the common approach that is used by, let's just say, camp Israelites, I know non-camp Israelites use it as well, but this common approach of the camp Israelites, I would like for him to be able to show us how he substantiates that outside of just merely biblical interpretation. Like, is there any genetic evidence, any archaeological evidence, not any fringe work in a book that no scholar supports, but an actual peer-reviewed scholarship supporting these different ideas? Because I'm ready for this debate. I've been waiting on someone to bring this up.
I'm second with James. I don't believe in the 12 tribes chart, and I'll ask for all the same things that James asked for as well.
Man, I think some more people on the panel, man, don't want to open their mic and tell the truth, man. But we're gonna move on.
Well, look, I'll say this since nobody else is since only two people for it, and we can cap it off with this. My thing with the 12 tribe of Israel is that for it to have other nations of people, I would like to see evidence on how our nation transformed into other nations, and how our nation, or how portions of our nation, can be indigenous to North America and be called native anything that's outside of the nation of Israel. Secondly, is that from the transatlantic slave trade, how was it identified that each tribe that's listed on that chart got off in these particular locations? For example, it says that the African American is Judah, as if Judah only got off at a particular location. How do we reconcile Simeon or Zebulun or Naphtali being brought to the same location that Judah or any other tribe was brought to? How are we narrowing it down? And this is another thing that I don't like about the teachings of the 12 tribe chart, right? Is that it hinders growth and understanding, right? And the reason why I say that is because we know that the scripture says the children of Israel will be scattered from one end of heaven to the other end of heaven. The chart gives the impression that the children of Israel are only located in the Western Hemisphere. Even if that's not a position that somebody holds and teaches, this is what the chart demonstrates to someone who is unlearned. So if a person was to use a 12 tribes chart, I think there needs to be a better method of educating those who are unlearned as far as where the children of Israel are scattered. So it's more that I'll say, but for now I yield with that.
Let me
Hey,
ask.
Salak,
Well,
this Isaiah
I don't.
Yashala. I just wanted to comment to that statement real quick. Hey, I think that that's a excellent point, and I see it as if we were to teach someone arithmetic. If you were to teach someone arithmetic, a good way to do it is by teaching them with flashcards. Now we know that that's not the end all be all of the answer, but it's a good way to get the people amalgamated with what they're looking at until we finally lead them into higher forms of understanding how to do formulas. So I think what you said is a great, uh, and that's actually my stance also. Okay, so I'm not short enough to get boxed up into a 12 tribes chart, conversation, because I've actually traveled the world and I've lived in the mountains in Chiapas, to where the people that of Guatemala have openly. I've taken pictures with the people who speak Tzotzil language, and they wear fringes with borders of blue, with borders of purple. Actually, they wear purple in Guatemala, and also Chiapas, Mexico. So I've lived in South America, and they still to this day, have not only menorahs, but the so-called shield of David. I know that can go into a lot of different directions, but the point of saying such is to say, when you've lived amongst people such as I have, which is my life is a testimony of it, and these people have called themselves the Mayans, and they called themselves Zabalawan, and we didn't have to go down there teaching the message. Then it changes things. If we've only seen things from a European or I'm gonna say a Western perspective, then of course that's how we're gonna see it. But the scripture says, "A man that travels much knoweth much; a man that travels little knoweth little." So I think that what you said is great, and that we shouldn't, stop with that one. Um, with that one, I really don't even like using the phrase 12 tribes chart because it has a negative stigma on it. But seeing that these people that are documented have went through similar curses, I think that's something that's also something that should give validity to. All right. But with that, I yield the floor. The water.
Yeah, let me say this real quick, right? To Ebreed, let me ask you a question, bro. Do you deny that the children of Israel were scattered to the four corners of the earth and are found in the Western Hemisphere? Do you deny that, Ebreed?
No, Israel's scattered all over the known world and places like that.
Including America?
Today, yeah.
Before the transatlantic slave trade?
No.
So you don't think that there was any Israelites in the Western Hemisphere before the transatlantic slave trade?
Nope.
All right, cool. James, you hold that same position?
Man, you already know. I'll put it like this. Let me put it like this. There is no evidence, confirmed evidence of it. And I'll also make one point. People try to make scholarship something that's purely in a Eurocentric lens. This is the basic tenets of scholarship for the planet. It's not like African countries do, science different than European countries or Japanese countries are using different methodologies to that extent. So I mean, I honestly feel like that's just a cop out to not look for the evidence to substantiate what you feel inside, outside of your personal interpretation or your, I guess I would say your elders' interpretation of the scriptures that he taught you, and the fringe books that they grab that say anything that alludes to the possibility of it being true.
All right, I see how you trying to disrespect fringe book work. I see you keep throwing that out there, brother. What's still going on? Joshua,
Well,
man,
go ahead.
it's on you,
What's
man.
up?
You go ahead with your next question.
Man, I want to know this because last time we had the panel, I don't think nobody jumped on this. Who are the Hamites, and how do you identify who a Hamite is? Because I'm confused. Maybe somebody can help me out. Maybe that'd be a debate topic. Can somebody, open up the panel with that? Who are the Hamites?
We did do that last time. But go ahead.
Hamites are fictional people that was made up in the Bible so they can hate on the people. That's who the Hamites are. Some fictional people like orcs. You know what I'm saying? That never existed. That
But
don't got
but at the
nothing.
same time, Seth, that's
None of
your
that.
stance on everybody in the Bible, right? It's just
No,
fictional.
no. Hezekiah was a real guy. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay,
A
okay, okay,
couple other
okay.
people.
It ain't so
And
imaginary all of a sudden.
hold on. Now let me go back. Let me say this too. Now I used to be a mythicist. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a mythicist, but I'm not a mythicist anymore. Just for the simple fact that I do actually believe that it was a charismatic preacher that was out there that made famous. But all this, the Son of God, he walking on water and turning 5 fish into 50 and 5,000. No, none of that's fake. So I believe, like for an example, I would say 2,000 years from now, they might say T.D. Jakes is the son of God. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But he ain't nobody but just a preacher that charismatic preacher. That's all. So I'm not a mythicist anymore, but the book is fictional. Those people cannot be traced nowhere. You see what I'm saying? So and I stand on that 10 toes.
And
I
with King
debate
said,
in
where did Hezekiah come from?
I mean, he was just, bro. That's
See,
like,
and
okay. For
that's
example, let me get hold on. Let me give my example, bro. That's just like when you look at the movie, motherfucking Abraham Lincoln, the Vampire Slayer. It's a
Let's
real
keep it
dude.
clean, Doc.
Hold
Let's
on,
keep it
bro.
clean.
No, oh my bad. It's like when you look at Abraham Lincoln, the Vampire Slayer. Abraham Lincoln was a real dude, but did he slay vampires? No, he didn't. The story is made up. You can do that with anything.
Real quick, King Seth, what about Joseph? That was the vizier of Egypt. Would you see him in the same light?
Yeah. Yes. Because if I say Jacob made up and Abraham made up, these other people made up, then he got to be made up because he'll see the Jacob. He'll see the
okay.
All
Jacob.
right. All right. So
You
just
would.
real quick, let me finish this question. So do you remember when me and you came to an agreement to where you said that if you found one way to be productive, that you would look into it?
Yeah.
Did you take time to look into it?
What you mean? I don't remember.
It's
I don't
okay.
remember.
Yeah, no worries. So we had a conversation, and you said if you found that the way of Abraham was more productive than Ma'at, that you would look into it.
Can you
Did
turn
you
off
ever
the
look
music in
into
the
it?
If
background? I can
somebody
barely
turn,
Yeah,
hear it.
that
yeah,
music is crazy. I'm
yeah,
gonna
who
push
is
mute.
doing that?
I'm gonna
Hey,
push mute.
hey, he
I'm gonna
just
push
wanted
mute.
you to bust a freestyle in the middle of your joint, man. That's all.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So just to be clear, self, it's only some people in the Bible who are imaginary, and others who are real.
I didn't even say. I didn't. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say 90% of them are actually made up.
Dang,
People that
self,
never. People that
90%,
never.
90% self,
People that 90%. People that never existed.
And
Right.
ninety percent
that's
self.
including
Let me ask
Abraham.
you a question.
So let me ask you this: Are y'all telling
Hey,
me?
hey,
Hold on. Are y'all telling me that Adam and Eve existed?
no.
Okay.
I
What I'm
am.
Yes.
hold on,
I
hold on.
am.
What I'm telling
I
you,
am.
what
Yes,
I'm
Isaiah
it's
Yashar,
true.
I
what I'm
Adam
am
and
telling
Did
Khan.
you,
Eve
Adam
did
and Eve
exist.
what
exist?
listen,
Yeah, Khan. I
let me
am.
answer. What I'm telling you is I want to take that belt from you, bro. That's
Oh,
all I'm
that's
telling you.
oh that.
Talk that
Hey, real
talk.
quick. Hey,
Oh,
real quick. Let me say this.
hold on. We gotta have some decorum. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me talk. Let me respond. Let me respond. So, bro, I'm. This is what I'm saying. 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 If y'all gonna say that, y'all have to say that all these other people are real as well. So according to the biblical narrative, y'all telling me according to the biblical narrative, the story that's written in the Bible actually happened. The guy came down, made mud, breathed into a woman, had breathed into the man, took a rib about the man and had the baby. This is what I want. I want to get clarity. Just like
Yes.
okay, that's what
Uh,
y'all saying. Okay, cool.
no, wait, no,
You
wait,
make
no,
that.
wait. Seth, you said the man came down, and can you clarify what you're saying now? Because it
Well,
didn't make sense to me, please.
Yahweh, the person you
There's no
call
a.
You
There's
Yahweh.
mean
no
the
a.
you mean
There's no a in Hebrew. There's no a in ancient
you mean
Well,
the
Paleo-Hebrew.
well,
you
well,
I'm
mean the
with you.
create you mean the creator of the Bible, the
well,
God of
well,
Israel,
well,
right?
the God of the Bible, the God of the
Right.
Bible. There you go.
Yes, I
For the
believe the
world,
Bible
yeah.
exactly how it's
Right.
written. Right.
Right.
Okay. I'm telling you that Adam and Eve in the biblical narrative never existed. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah,
He
and I'm
so
telling you
So
that's horrible. So let me just say this statement real quick, and then I'm gonna let you take off.
Horrible.
So Seth, is it fair to because you made a statement saying that 2,000 years from now somebody can say that T.D. Jakes is the son of God? Let me ask you a question, Seth. Do you exist right now?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Is it fair to say that anybody can make a statement and say that you never existed 2,000 years from now?
No, because they got pictures, they got everything of me existing. My daughter, my legacy, my child, my family. No, so they know I
So
exist.
Hey,
okay,
that's a fair.
okay. So hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So you just said they have things that they can identify you that you existed. So if you said Hezekiah exists, and we have coins and ancient artifacts that Israelites existed, and that they trace their lineage all the way back to Adam.
Hey, Handy, yeah,
We,
you ain't got to do all that, man. I'm already smoking that nigga. What is you doing, bro?
Yeah,
I
hold
found,
on,
I
all
found,
right,
I found, I
hold
found,
on,
I
pay
found
attention.
that target already.
Hold on, pay
I found
attention.
that
I never
target.
said, hold on, pay attention, bro. I never said that it wasn't a group of people named Israelites that never existed. I never said
if
that.
the
Hold on,
Israelites,
let me
if the
finish.
Israelites exist,
Bro,
Ham
let
gotta
me,
exist.
let me
Hey,
finish,
hey,
bro.
yeah, let this man
Yeah,
backtrack
let him finish. Yeah, let
respect.
him
Let him
finish. Let him
backtrack
finish. Let
respectfully,
him
Let me
bro.
finish,
finish, bro.
please.
What
Hey,
I'm telling you,
one mic, y'all. One mic.
what I'm telling you is that I never said that a group of people that was on the earth by the name of Israelites never existed. I said the people in your Bible never existed. That's what I said.
Hey,
Right. And
Seth.
the reason
Hey,
why I mentioned the Israelite, hold on, is because I don't want him to take my question the wrong way,
That
right?
ain't me. That
About
ain't
mentioning
me.
Israel. Oh, okay, my bad, my bad. So the reason why I mentioned Israel, bro, is because Israel traced their lineage back to Noah, the same ones who Hamites are Africans who are not Israelites, they also trace their lineage back to Noah, according to
Okay.
the scriptures.
Are you talking about the same Noah that lived till he was 900 years old and had a kid at 500 with a 30-year-old girl? Are
Yeah,
you talking
yeah,
about
yeah. I
that
believe
Noah?
all that. I
You
want all
talking
the
about
smoke.
you talking about that Noah
Oh
that built a ship
God.
with 4 people and he the only one that you talking about that Noah?
Yeah,
Wait,
I
Boy,
want
stop.
all
the
the
Stop
only
the
smoke.
one,
gas.
the only one that what?
Get
Yeah.
off the gas. Stop
Hey,
playing, man.
hey,
Stop
okay.
playing.
Can you
Hey, hold
finish
on.
that
Let
last
me say
statement?
this
You
as a
said the
whole.
only one that what again, Seth? No, the only one that what again, King?
Oh, he the only one that built a huge boat
You
that
are
saved
sorely
all the animals
misinformed.
from everywhere on the planet. Come on, man. You actually believe that story?
Hey, you
No,
hear
I don't
me
believe.
out.
I
Write
don't
me
believe.
and
Wait, hold
King
on, wait, wait,
Sep
wait, wait,
in,
wait. I
bro.
don't. I don't. I don't like what. I don't believe what you said because you didn't say the narrative correctly, sir. But the
Okay, whatever
narrative
the
that
net, what
the narrative
Right.
that was written
it don't matter
pertaining
what the
about the
narrative
man
is.
and his sons, and also here. Look, I'm gonna give you a free one. Nah, never mind. So, yo, Seth, man, yes, I 1200% believe that narrative, because it's not only been proven, throughout world stories. There's archaeological, because I know we deal with that also. There's archaeological evidence that
So
this
you
happened,
believe that
sir.
the world was flooded? Do you believe the
I do
whole world
believe
was
in a
flooded?
great deluge. I do
Okay,
believe that
cool.
that there was a
You
deluge,
want to
sir.
debate?
Yes.
You want to debate? No, you want to debate Noah and the flood? We can debate
Yeah,
that.
sure. I accept. I accept,
Uh,
sir. I
Cool.
accept,
so
Got
you
sir.
gonna
Okay.
duck all that?
you.
You gonna duck me all them questions? Heard me say, write me and King
You,
Sep
you
in, King
let's.
Sep.
Oh, you know what?
It's
You know
you
what?
know you gonna do them duck me.
Let me. Hold on. Let me be fair. Let me be fair. Seth, I do accept. If you would like to, Khan, absolutely. The
Of
brother
course.
did request. The brother did request also. All right. So let me respectfully say, hey, would you like to speak up for
Hey,
this?
it depends on where you fall in the bracket. Whoever meets Seth first can get the debate.
Do you
It just is what it is.
do you want to take the debate? It don't matter. It don't.
Oh
If
yeah,
you want
Khan.
to
Yeah,
stand debate
absolutely,
him,
Hold
okay,
absolutely,
up,
cool.
hold up,
I
absolutely.
ain't got to
With
debate him.
one
I
second,
debate you,
absolutely.
and when I get to you, I debate you on the
one
same thing
second,
because
King.
I'm a duff him.
One second, King Seven.
I'm a duff him quick.
Talk your talk,
Hey,
Sep.
I'm a
hey,
duff
hey,
him
man.
real fast.
Hey, man. Say
and let
less.
me say this
I'm
real
gonna
quick,
slide you
man.
up under. I'm gonna slide you up under closed door. I'm telling you now. Watch.
You gonna
Let
put
me
them in a great deluge?
I'm telling you, man. Real talk. It's gonna be brutal. This boy trying to
yo,
come. Okay, but bro, stop it. But think of man. Hold on. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to rethink what you trying to say.
I
Who
don't
are you
need them.
talking?
I
Wait,
don't
who are
need
you
them.
talking
I
to?
don't
You
need
Who
them.
trying
are
to
you
prove,
first? First, who are you
bro?
talking to?
Whoever took the debate, which it don't matter.
I took
Both
the
of y'all
debate.
can
My name is
copy tag
Isaiah
me.
Yashala, sir. I took the debate, sir.
Is that correct as I y'all?
It is correct, Isaiah.
Damn, man, come on, man. Quit just saying the Isaiah. You throwing me off, man. My bad.
No sweat, no sweat.
But yeah, whoever one want to take the debate, I don't care who it is.
King said, I got a question for you, brother, because you
Yes,
said
sir.
something, and I want the panel to really hone in on this, King Seth, man.
Yes, sir.
You said 90%
I
of
said
the
90%.
of the people in the Bible don't 90%, brother. Can anybody want to touch on that number, man? Because that just stood out to me.
Yeah, because he won't have enough evidence to back up 90% of that statement. I mean,
Okay.
it's just utterly ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? because you
I
picking and
can name
choosing.
5 off the bat. I can name 5 off the bat.
Oh shit.
Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, go ahead, give that 5, please. Can we hear that
Okay,
5, sir? Go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead.
Adam, Eve, Cain, Abel, and what's the dude name that they took up in Isaiah? The one they took up in the whirlwind.
Oh wait, you messed up
Enoch,
on
Elijah.
Isaiah. Please
No,
take back
no, no,
Isaiah.
no. Oh no, Enoch.
Enoch. I know who you
Yeah.
talking about.
Okay.
That's
Cause
why. That's
why
why.
that never existed.
That's why.
And
That's
then,
why
and then hold on, let me add another one. Even if one of
he
y'all
gets
gonna
straight.
say, hold on. Even if y'all gonna say this is an order, this was a club, this was what they still got him portrayed in the Bible as one person, and that's Melchizedek. So that's 6 people right there off the top.
But King
Wait, I'm
said, is
sorry.
that
Did you
90%?
say Enoch is Melchizedek?
No, that's not what I
He
said.
added. He added one.
Okay, that's
He
another
added
one.
one.
Okay, excuse me. And then
Man,
the
I'm
brother was
telling you, I
asking, you
dust this
said
dude, man.
90%. Right. You said then the brother was saying you said 90%, and I yield the floor.
That's a ridiculous notion, 90% though.
Man, 90%. Them niggas ain't exist.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say this.
yeah,
That's the
But
problem with this
we
Westernized
got more
American
than we
mindset.
got
So so
more
so 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 did Peter write? I mean,
coins
so
and
did Paul?
we got
So
more
did Mark write
coins,
Mark? So did
kings
Mark write
lists,
Mark?
and
So did
things
Mark
like
write?
that. When
So
you
did
was
Mark write
saying,
Mark?
hey, let me answer
Listen,
you, bro.
go ahead.
Let me answer you. We got coins, kings lists, seals, all kinds of things that
Bro,
would
they're saying that,
substantiate
there
more
was a
than
people called
90%.
Israel. They're saying that there was a people called the Israelites, and they
And
was
them people
Israel.
are in the
That's
Bible.
how it is. Now,
There are
now.
mentioned people in the Bible, though. They're mentioned
Okay,
people.
all right,
So you're saying they don't exist, but we got evidence on top of evidence that they do. That's a ridiculous
okay.
notion.
Like I
Now,
said, 90%.
let me just say one last part. You got say now the pre-deluge people, which were the ones you hinted to, argue about them not existing. Argue pre-Abraham not existing. But after that, I think you hanging in the weeds there.
Okay, you can think all you want. You know what I'm saying? That's all you can do. Just think.
Well, I got it.
But when the info bait, but you're an intelligent brother. So you know when I hit you with these concussions with these here books, you understand me? You're gonna get some act right. You dig? The last time you beat me on the fluke, nigga. Don't think I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I still want you. Yeah.
Oh,
Drug
I
you
see.
on
I
the
see
fruit.
what. I see what's going on. I
I
see
got
what's
my
going on
eye
now.
on you. I got my eye on you, buddy. Yeah.
Hey, you
Yeah, you only
mean
got one
mud
eye because
drug
I'm from
you
the
on the
black
fruit?
one on.
I ain't doing no tripping, man.
Stuck a
I ain't doing
mud
no
hole in
tripping.
that ass on the
I
fruit.
ain't doing no tripping.
Let me say this, man. I want to remind everybody of debate tactics. That was very interesting that the brother said 90% and then went to the book of Genesis and stopped. Okay, that's very interesting. All right, so listen, I want to say this real quick. You can call somebody out that you want in the first round. This is the only round that you can make a request for someone. I do want to let you know that that option is available, and we'll take that in consideration when we're making the bracket. All right, I just wanted to put that out there. Go ahead, Joshua. It's on you.
Man, that right there, King Self, man. Look, all I can say is we're gonna move on and let's see what else we can do right here, bro.
Who else they got? I'm hungry, man. Feed me, man. Real talk.
Oh,
Feed me debaters or feed me books, nigga. One of the two.
I got
I'm,
you,
I'm,
bro.
I'm gonna give you both, brother. Debate and books,
Hey,
brother.
I like that little slogan. Feed me debaters or feed me books.
Don't steal my shit. And they go to side number two.
Only
They
when
don't
I
steal my
debate
shit.
against you.
Man, it's already kind of hectic in here, man. So yeah, man. So what's you guys' ideas or identity wise? How do you identify Africans? Because I heard someone bring up, and again, that's why I brought it up last time. Cause I don't think it was clarified on the panel of you guys' position on Africans as it relates to Hamites. Can anybody answer that? Not all at once.
There's a cultural difference. Skull measurements, like the customs of their belief, and spiritual difference. There's a difference between just like there's a difference between a Negro and a Caucasian European, right? There's a difference. For example, Israel, we got flavor, we got sauce, we got drip, we that splash. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that other nations can't obtain those things as well, but it's just not in the same fashion
I'm saying
as
they can't.
Israel, right? Um, right. So when we go into the history, there's a clear separation between um these group of individuals, right? We have histories of certain wars that give a separation, right? If you have two people of color, right, and to opposition that one is a Hamite and one is an Israelite, you're going to notice a distinct difference between these two individuals. You know what I'm saying? Um, Color is one thing, right? But it's the natural customs and origins. You have haplogroups that are uh that originate in the continent of Africa, right?
Man, let me go.
That's
Let me go
another,
after him. Let me go after him, man.
yeah, that's another indicator. Um, it's a few things that give distinctions, and I don't want to give too much, but there's a few things that give distinctions between the separation of people, whether you talking about Somalians and Ethiopians or Hawaiian and Asians. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. However, because there are differences, doesn't negate that there's also a common denominator. You know what I'm saying? So we have to use wisdom to interpret the knowledge that we receive. So with that, I use.
Yeah, man, stop the cap. You know what I'm saying? Let me answer this real quick, bro.
And I'm
Now
after
we
you.
all know. Now we all know. Now we all know. You know what I'm saying? Like I represent the West Coast. I'm not Egyptian or nothing like that. I represent the Gold Coast. You know what I'm saying? The West Coast of Africa. So by us knowing this, we know that was such thing as
We,
a
we, we can't
transatlantic
we
slave
can't
trade.
tell by your Eastern religion that you practice, sucker nigga.
Say, man, don't try to throw me off and try to use that against because I'm in the den full of nothing but Hebrews. There's nothing but action back here. You know what I'm saying? Real fucking talk. It's action back here. And I'm
Back to
finna get at it.
Hamites. Back to
And I'm finna, yeah,
Hamites, and
back
I'll
to
be
Hamites. You know
finished.
what I'm saying? There you go, James. But anyway, we all know that there was a such thing as a transatlantic slave trade coming from West Africa. So me understanding the logic of that, when we got over here, we know we was raped. We know our women was raped. We know we was castrated and all this other stuff and had and mixed with other groups and mixed with other people. So for you just to say because we North American that we got spice and we got this, no, the original came from them. We was the one, they was the ones that brought the drums over here. They was the ones that brought rice to Mexico. They was the ones that did all this. The way we cook, the way we barbecue come from West Africa. So anything that we do over here, we gotta thank those people that was on those slave ships because they brought their culture and brought everything over here with them. And then when we come over here, then we get indoctrinated with the Bible. We see this, we know this. So so
You talking
so
about the people that brought drums is the same people that you said don't exist.
I'm always right. It's like when I'm right, I'm right. And when I'm wrong, I could have been right. So I'm still right because I could have been wrong.
nah, man,
He
come on.
doesn't view them as Israelites. Y'all do. You got to catch that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean that? Oh, because Israelites, we got spice, we got flavor. Nah, man, our ancestors came from West Africa. That's where they came from.
So because
So
people come
nigga, it
from
come
West
from the root.
Africa,
So we know where the root come
so
from. It come from them.
okay, so just because our
Hey,
people
brother,
come
brother,
from
I'm
the West
next.
Coast of
Hold on, hold
Africa,
on, hold on, bro. I'm next after he done. Let's
I
slow it
land the
well,
down.
I
plane,
was
man.
just trying to
I land the plane.
respond.
I land the
Yeah,
Well,
plane.
I
I
was
I'm
just
land the
trying
trying
to
to
plane.
respond.
respond too. That's my point. I called it for it.
Okay, all right, brother, no disrespect. I mean, I was in the middle of the statement, but it's all good. You got it.
No, I was just gonna say something real quick. Y'all can go ahead with it. I wanted to point out the only thing that I say that the first brother said that I would agree with is that we have certain haplogroups that we can fall back on because we know that culture's malleable. Different people switch up cultures all the time. We are American as hell. We wouldn't argue that our ancestors was practicing this American culture, so that easily changes. Language easily changes as well. The only thing that we can go based on is the lineages based on haplogroups. And the other brother, you can go now.
Yeah, so the only thing I was saying bro, was that because people come from a particular land, does that mean that they originate in that land?
That's a good
And
question,
that's the
Seth. That's a
That's
good
you,
question.
Keith.
Man, that's not no good question, man. Stop the cap, man.
That's an excellent question.
Man, y'all tripping. How that's an excellent question.
That's because it's a already simply answered easy
Okay,
question.
okay,
Like no,
okay,
let me
bet,
ask you a question.
okay.
Let me
No,
ask you a
no,
question
no, hold
real
on for
quick.
the answer the
You got an
question.
accent, Seth. And you got
You,
an accent,
bro,
man.
you said, bro,
Where you
you
from,
said
man?
let
You
me
from New
answer the
York? You
question.
from New York? You
Hey,
from New
wait,
York?
let him
Yeah, I'm from,
answer one
yeah.
question,
Seth,
I
then
thought
let
Seth,
you
you
John.
from
said,
New York?
One mic, everybody. One mic, brother. One
Well,
mic.
I was already talking though, and then he tried to
but
take
you
it,
wanted me to
interrupt me
answer
in
the,
the midst of their
but
speech.
you wanted
No,
me to answer the question.
no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I want you to answer
Come
this
on, man, stop
question:
the cap.
Are you from New York?
Yeah, I'm from New York.
nah. It's a question already posed
Man,
on the
thou shalt
table
not
that
go
I
forth
need to
with it,
address.
man. Lion. Go,
Yeah,
go ahead,
I had
brother. Go
just
ahead, brother.
yes, sir. So I had just asked the question, sir.
Repeat the
If
question
people,
again.
yes, sir. So and I asked it this way: just because people are from a particular place, does that mean that's where they originate from?
So you're so basically, let me, cause I want clarity. Nah, I ain't gonna know. I'm gonna say not necessarily no, but in this situation, that don't even matter because of what you're claiming.
Well, it does matter because history happens. So, for example, right? You have so-called white people that live in Southern Africa, and when they move to America, they'll be called African Americans. So, by them being called African Americans, does that mean that white people originate in South Africa?
Man, we already know what happened in South Africa, bro. Those are people are called Africaneers, bro. They invaders. We know that.
Okay. So, do we understand what happened on how the people who came on those ships throughout the transatlantic slave trade, do we understand how they got to West Africa? Or do you hold to a position that they originated in West Africa?
They originated in West Africa. Those are a lot of people, the Fulani, the
Mm-mm.
Mandinka. You know what I'm saying? Igbo. Now, well, not what you want to go there with the debate? We can go there
That
with
was
it
a great line of questioning.
because you got to show me. Because you got to show me any of those groups practicing anything dealing with the Bible. You got to show me they praying to
Most
Yahweh.
def,
You got to show me
most
the
definitely.
Yoruba. You got to show me. You got to show me the Yoruba wearing fringes with cords of blue and practicing the Sabbath. You got to show me that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. You want to
yeah,
debate
there,
that? Who is this? You want to line it
yeah,
up to
there,
it?
brother, I don't even think you're gonna make it past the first round, to
Man,
be
hey,
honest
bro,
with
you
you.
trying to debate me with Noah, boy? You ate already. You don't even know it.
If you
Bro,
trying to debate that a certain group of people,
You don't even know
if
it.
you trying to debate, look, let me stay on topic. Because you already got two people at your neck.
Got him confused. Got him
Nah,
confused.
I'm not confused, bro. I'm staying on topic.
He
Hey,
James.
Seth,
I'm
hey,
gonna go
Seth,
for the
Yeah,
Seth,
one
you a
so
two.
funny nigga,
I'm gonna
man.
go home for the one two
Hey,
yeah,
tonight.
yeah,
I'm
this a
finna go.
funny nigga,
hilarious.
ain't it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go home for the one
This
two,
nigga
Jatu.
Seth a
I'm
funny
finna go
nigga,
home
ain't
get
it,
it.
y'all? This
Go
nigga
ahead,
finna
he
get smoked
confused.
like a Newport.
Yeah.
Let's
Come
go.
on, keep going. What
Yeah,
Smoke?
Marlboro Light, King
Come on,
Marlboro, King Marlboro.
man.
Virginia Slims.
Man, keep.
Hey, so look, bro. Look, this what I'm telling you, bro. Because we're talking about people who originated in West Africa and or who you assume to originate in West Africa, right? You mentioned some things, and earlier I said how there's a cultural difference within the customs, meaning that some of the tribes that you name, who you deem as being African or Hamitic tribes, actually practice 8th day circumcision. They practice the bride's price. The Bantu languages and some of the dialects of the Ibu
hey,
actually
y'all,
trace.
we don't want to give away too much, right? So I want to
All
move
right.
this thing. I want to move this thing forward. Somebody just came in the comment section. They want to know uh what's going on. What's going on here is this is the elimination chamber.
What just happened? He got saved by the refs. That's what happened.
All right, the invitational elimination chamber invitational. We only got a few spots left. If you're trying to get in the tournament, to enter into the tournament for a $500 cash prize and a shot at the heavyweight championship, right? Let us know. Get in contact with any member on the board of the source, and we'll get you locked in. All right, we'll get you locked in. All right, man. So it's a couple of brothers on the panel that we haven't heard from. Joshua, I want to hear from Ibri, Malio, and Modern Day Prophet. I want to hear from you, brothers, man. So listen, don't be afraid to jump in there. Joshua, it's on you.
I wanted to toss some more ideas out there, but yeah, we can get somebody else involved in the panel, man. It's up to y'all, man. I got another one, man, because I feel like y'all jumping my boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm hurt. Hey, listen, man, who on here believe that Jonah was swallowed by a whale or a fish for 3 days?
Yeah, I definitely believe the Bible, bro.
Yeah, I do.
Got me another one.
I believe it because I believe the rest. Listen, let me just say this, bro.
Khan, Isaiah, Yashal, I believe it also.
I believe. Let me say this, bro. I believe the record of the Bible is true. You feel me? I believe the record of the Israelites is true, and I believe that that's attested to different cultures throughout the world, bro.
Modern Day Prophet, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shalom.
Yo, Shalom. Do you believe that Jonah was swallowed by a big fish? That's what the Bible says.
I do believe that.
Okay. Ibri, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You believe that Jonah was swallowed by a big fish?
I don't know if it was a fish, but whatever the Bible says, yeah. But I don't know if it was a big fish. I got to read what the scriptures say.
Yeah, it said big fish, man. Take my word for it.
Yeah, please take his word for
Hey,
it.
he hit you with the pastor lingo real quick. Take his word.
Yeah, I got it.
I have to read
all
it
y'all
in
gotta
the-
do is just line up one by one, and I got you. Just one by one. That's all you gotta do. With whatever debate y'all want to debate that, cool. I debate all y'all on the same time.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna say this, bro. Based on the record of the Bible, like I said, man, ain't no missteps around here. Ain't no missteps.
That's where you fucked
Ain't no
up
missteps.
That's where
Ain't
you
no
fucked up
missteps.
at. You said based on the records of the
Come
Bible.
on, King Steph. Let's keep it clean, bro.
Okay, my bad. Well,
Yeah,
you know you done fucked. Oh, my bad.
This nigga got a problem, bro. That's your problem.
That's my problem.
Hey,
I told you I'm a problem.
This nigga got a problem. That's your problem. Look at this.
I'm a problem, nigga.
So yeah, man. It's Mr. Thus said the Lord, man. All things thus said the Lord. Get that right. Clear across the board for everybody, bro. That's just how this gonna go. So don't ask me nothing about this book, because I believe everything in this book, and I'm standing on all of it.
Do you believe the donkey talk?
Yes, sir. One talking to me right now. You know the Lord can use a dumb ass whenever he get ready.
Yo, that was hot. That was hot. Gotta say it. That was hot.
Give him a bone for that one. Give him a bone for that one. That was good.
That was a good one. That was a good.
I ain't gonna lie. But you good for believing donkeys talk. So we don't need
I got one for the panel. Do you believe that the serpent in Genesis was an actual serpent and that was talking and walking?
Yes, I believe he was a dragon.
You believe
who said
what?
Hold on. No.
Who said yes, sir? Somebody said yes, sir.
It was a dragon. Somebody said that.
The modern day prophet said he believes it's a dragon.
Yeah, man, there's all type of action.
Unpack that. What do you mean by
that? Okay. Just to keep things very simple and light. A serpent refers to a reptile. All right. Most reptiles are serpentine. Serpentine simply means that they are snake-like. There are very many reptiles even still walking the earth today that have the terminology or the name dragon, that have legs, but they have a very snake-like body, and they somewhat move in a slithering motion even when they walk. One of those dragons would be the pets that I have known as a bearded dragon. Another dragon would be a Komodo dragon. The snake that was mentioned in the garden was an angel. If you know anything about the ancient Hebrew, seraphim means fiery dragon. The snake was a dragon.
So a salamander.
Whatever you want to
Hey,
call it, brother.
so my
You-
position is just simple that it was a wicked or evil angel in the garden, and serpent was used to describe his serpent was used to describe his character.
I believe that the whole story made up. Like somebody made it up, put it in the book, and that's what it is.
Hey
It ain't.
Seth, let me
It
ask you a
ain't
question real quick. Since you think it's made up, what would be the purpose of making it up, or do you think there is a purpose? Is there a greater teaching behind what you believe was made up?
well, to make a conquer people feel good. If you was there
So
after slavery, conquered after conquered, since you need something to uplift the people.
How would a
so what
story
is
about a snake
uplifting?
make conquered people
They
feel
didn't have
good?
they didn't have TV.
Right.
They didn't have social media, so they read books and put it in their gods. That's all they
But
did.
how
Yeah,
would a story about a snake
so what
make
is
conquered people feel
uplifting?
good?
Right. What is uplifting about a serpent beguiling Adam and Eve? What is uplifting about that?
Well, you gotta go past that and look at the context of the story. The context of the story was you were supposed to obey God no matter what. The snake was not supposed
Okay.
the snake was not supposed to be able to do that because they were supposed to be God's chosen. You see what I'm saying? In the Garden of
Story
Eden to protect.
contextualizes
They
why man was
disobeyed.
born in the
They
field.
disobeyed. They wasn't supposed to disobey. So that you got to go past that and see what it is. It's nothing but God. It's nothing talked about
Do
it.
you believe in God?
No, the entity that you talking about. No, I'm atheist.
You smoke crack, don't you?
No, don't. I never did.
Is bad as hell,
Okay, hold
and
up.
I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Because watch this. I mean, I find that
I
funny. Hold on, hold on.
I
I
get the
find that.
whole
Hold on, bro. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. I find that
yes,
funny
sir.
because you said that I smoke crack, right? Now, if we go to any professional psychiatrist and you just told them that you believe a nigga slept 3 days in a big fish, who you think? And I said no, it never happened. Who you think they gonna believe? Me or you? Who you think gonna get the street case? Me or you?
I'm
Who
gonna
you
say,
think
let
gonna
me
be in the
respond.
panic room? Me
Let
or
me
you?
respond.
Yeah.
Let me respond.
Me,
So
fool.
let me
Stop playing.
respond.
I'm the one smoking crack.
Listen.
You told me a nigga.
Oh my god.
Stop playing, bro.
Not all the
Stop playing
time,
games,
just
boy.
sometimes.
Boy, stop playing
Listen.
games with me, boy. You can't even get past that in the court of law.
I'm gonna go
No,
let you have it
don't
back. I'm
tell.
gonna
No,
let
hold
you
on.
have it. I'm gonna
Don't
let you
tell.
have it back. I'm leaving it alone, King
Hey,
Sam.
I
I'm
know
gonna let
you.
you have it back. Go.
Yeah, nigga, I
But if
told you about
somebody
what I
asked
was
me,
doing.
that question, and they said they don't believe Jonah was in no whale's belly, you know what I'm saying? Smoke crack, don't you?
Man,
Prepare for me, man.
they gonna look at you like this nigga's a nut.
Please go file dumb ass down before I make change.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? You out of line, boy. I come talk about I'm the one smoke crack and you believe a nigga slept in a big fish for 3 days. Get the hell out of here, what? I bet you believe a ghost got a woman pregnant too, huh? A spirit.
Oh, you.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean, hey, you know what?
yo,
that's a
I'm feeling you on that one,
Hey,
King
King
Seth.
Sep,
I'm
King
feeling
Sep,
you on
King
that
Sep.
one, King
everybody
Seth.
stop.
Hold on, King
Time out.
Sep. Hey, King Sep. I'm happy.
Time
Hey,
out.
King Sep. I'm happy you
I'm
bust
feeling you
that.
on
I'm
that
happy
one.
you bust that right. I'm happy you
Here's
bust
real
that
quick.
right.
Hold
Cause
on. I'm gonna go
wait.
everybody alley oop right here. So King Seth
All
just
right.
brought something up that we can transition to, right? Who on this panel believe that Mary was impregnated by the Holy Spirit?
Yeah, I do.
I believe that Christ was
I believe
conceived
in
of
the
the Holy
virgin
Ghost.
birth.
Do you smoke
Definitely
crack?
do. Yeah, I do.
You smoke crack.
Yeah. Get that out of here. Nigga, go, nigga, let your 13-year-old daughter come to pregnant talking about yeah, the Holy Spirit. I did it. Nigga, you gonna be like, why get the girls, yo, get the it's out my motherfucker. Come on, man. Stop the cap, bro.
All
It
the
won't let you.
youngins out there, right? Learn
Man, listen, man. Anybody want
how
that?
to
Anybody
take
want that action
constructive
on virgin birth? I
criticism.
want it, bro. Let everybody know.
I'm taking it, bro. I want. This is
You
man.
and if you believe, if you a JTD, if you believe Joseph the daddy, and you hiding it,
I believe.
that's even worse.
I don't.
Hold on.
I
Let
don't.
me finish, King. Let me say this, King. Seven, you got it. And you hiding it because I know what some niggas up here believe the virgin birth. I know what some niggas up here who believe Joseph the daddy. I mean, so you niggas who believe Joseph the daddy, you niggas some JTDs, and I want that action. Don't hide it. Go ahead and set it off up in this
Ooh.
joint.
My man,
Ooh.
you see what I in the story. I think the little girl was child molested by either her father or her brother. Because you got to think about it. She was already pregnant before she seen Joseph. Now, if you don't believe she was pregnant
Facts.
by the Holy Spirit, who the fuck else would touch the little girl?
This,
Facts.
Man, who else is there? If Joseph ain't the daddy and you don't believe it was the Holy Spirit, who the fuck else could got the little
And the
girl?
New Testament even validates Joseph ate the daddy.
Exactly. So who the
No, it
daddy?
don't. No,
Who the
no,
Yes,
it
it
daddy?
don't.
does.
Hey, but
Yes, it
hey,
does.
hey,
Luke
but King Seth, let
3:23.
me ask you a question.
Luke 3:23.
Okay, yeah, that's on. Hold on, hold on.
Uh oh.
I'm
Got
I'm
him
gonna go
on
to
the
that
rope.
Luke 23.
Got
I'm
him
gonna
on
go
the
to that
rope.
Luke 23, but I want
Luke
to ask
3:23.
King Seth a question real quick. Hey, King Seth, what belief do you hold to or understanding that you hold to?
Well, and when you say belief, a belief is subjective. A belief is
Hold on, say
subjective.
that again. There's some background noise. Say that again, bro.
I said a belief is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't argue with somebody's belief. The only thing you can argue do is with the facts of their belief. So what I believe in that I can't prove or anything like that, I just want it to happen, or I just feel like that's what's making me a better person. I believe in reincarnation. And the study that
Perfect.
I study the practice or the walk that I choose to walk by just because I think it's right to me and just because I think it's a goat herder would do some shit like that, man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey man,
So,
hey, so hold on,
hey,
hold on,
hey,
hold on. Let me
King
hey, hold
Seth,
on. Wait.
hold on,
These
because I'm building
niggas
the case
disrespectful as
real
a mug.
quick. I'm
I walk
building the
my eye.
case real quick.
I walk
Hey,
my eye.
yeah, so King Seth, can you explain to me your definition of regeneration?
Regeneration, like nigga, like if my fucking arm get cut off and that bitch come back, it rejuvenated itself back to coming back to what it is.
King Seth, keep it clean, man. What's wrong with
Okay,
you,
my
bro?
bad. That's my
Hey,
bad. That's my bad.
hey, hold on
so
real quick. Hananiah, real quick. So are you saying that the Holy Spirit is responsible for impregnating Mary? I just want to be clear about that.
I don't agree with how it's being worded, but I believe in the virgin birth.
Okay,
But
what
I'm
do you
building a
mean?
case. I'm in the middle of
I'm gonna
building
give
a
it back. I'm
case
gonna give
right
it back
quick.
to you. I'm gonna give it right back to you.
Okay.
I'm just asking a question because are you saying that the Holy Spirit is responsible for the child that's in her womb? That's all I'm saying when I say impregnate. Is the Holy Spirit responsible for that? That's all.
Yeah, the father gave commandment for Mary to be pregnated, and it wasn't
By
through
who?
sex.
Uh
By
oh.
the father,
Uh
By
by
oh.
who?
his word,
Uh oh.
by his word,
Uh
because I
oh.
believe in Genesis. Hey, how long with all the uh-ohs, bro? I'm in the middle of having a conversation, bro. We got to be adults. You know what I'm saying? You can get banged on in a second. So, because I believe in Genesis 1 and that God spoke things into existence and God isn't limited to our laws of physics or understanding, that because I believe in the Most High and the Most High being all powerful, only thing he has to do is speak things into existence and it can be if it's his will. If he
He,
chooses to do so, he very
he,
well can speak to have
he,
hold on, because I'm still speaking.
uh,
I'm literally still talking.
let me interject
All
real
right.
quick. Let me interject.
No, you can interject after I'm done speaking. I'm literally in the middle of a sentence. And
All right, my
because yeah, uh I'm trying to figure out which is that Josh Shub that was saying interject?
No, I
no,
said
that
one
was me.
mic.
That was King
I
Self.
said one mic.
Oh,
I was
okay.
on the
So
floor.
I just want to finish this statement and then we can come back to it because the brother asked to read Luke 3:23. We can come right back after I finish this statement. But once I finish this statement, I was in the middle of building a case because what I'm noticing is that the Bible believers are always on defense, and a good defense wins championships. And when you have a good defense, at some point you're going to be on offense, which means King Seth at some point needs to be on defense. So I need him to fully, after I make this statement, I need him to go back and fully clarify his definition of what he means when he says he believes in regeneration.
I said
That's what
reincarnate.
needs to get
I said
reincarnation. Okay, I
re-
need you to fully give me your full definition of reincarnations, but after I finish this statement. So,
okay.
if I remember correctly, where I left off at, because I believe in the Most High, and in Genesis 1, it says, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Okay. Um, God spoke these things, and he have angels to do his bidding. All that mean is the angel or the Holy Spirit came to Mary and could simply say, be pregnant, or you're pregnant. You're going to carry this particular seed. But people want to spookify it because they have a limited understanding. They're bound by the laws of physics. They don't understand that God is above them. They don't understand something that's immaterial. So I'm gonna put a pin in it right quick, and then we can come back to deal with that Luke 3:23. Brother King Self, can you explain to me your belief or understanding in reincarnation?
Yeah, I can. Reincarnation, the rebirth of a soul in a new body.
Say that again.
The rebirth of a soul in a new body.
The rebirth of a soul in a new body. Okay, and where are you drawing this understanding from?
Just my life experience.
Yo, like
And
your life experience.
my life experience and the human experience.
So there's no, so you don't have any, like, do you have any scholarly work to back up what you believe?
No, I told you can't prove a belief. You can't argue somebody's belief.
No, you can prove a belief. Like if somebody if somebody believes that hold on, if somebody believes that there's water out of space based on what they read in the Bible, because it says on the other side of the firmament there's water.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that?
Hold on.
3 days?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Prove it.
Okay, with the Bible. I prove it with the Bible.
No, you can't prove the Bible with the Bible, bro. Stop the gas. Talk about get up. That's
bro,
like
what?
Harry
So hold on, real quick, bro.
Using the Bible.
Hold on, real quick. So you mean to tell me that it's okay for you to put us on defense about things we believe in the Bible, but in a debate we aren't allowed to use the Bible to prove what we believe?
Man, you can't use the Bible to prove the Bible. If that's the case, I can prove Harry
Potter. Oh my God! You hold on. Say that again. You can use what? You said you can use what?
I can use Harry Potter to prove Harry Potter.
Bro,
I got a question. When you're done.
Yeah, that's
all I want to know. You said that you believe that Jesus died on the cross, rose.
Bro, you have nothing. Bro, you have literally no scholarship whatsoever, because I can find information to back up the things that I believe, whatever it might be.
What's the proof? Give me the PDF. Send me to the site. Who said?
No, all that's for the debate, brother.
In 3 days, bro.
All you got to do is let me put this duct tape on your mouth, stuff you in my trunk, right? And all you got to do is just sit back and enjoy the ride and learn something.
He talking heavy. He talking heavy.
You can learn something after you lose the first round of the debate. Hey, look, bro. After you lose the first round of debate, only thing you have to do is just continue to watch and listen to other brothers give their information and use sources. They use sources. You don't have.
It's getting hot in here, man. It's getting hot.
Come on, man, with the ad homs and all this other shit. Can you prove it?
No. I told you from the very beginning. I'm here to give out biblical beatdowns, bro. That's just what I do. That's what I do. I give out biblical beatdowns, bro. And you begging and itching for one.
I saw them.
Yeah. You already lumped up.
All right. Hold on 1 second. Bree, you had a question?
Yeah. So, do we reincarnate into animals and bugs and stuff like that?
I don't know. I think it depends on what type of person you was and the type.
He don't know what he believes.
Because ain't nobody know it. You damn sure don't know with no Bible. Talking about men and living in fish for 3 days. Stop it.
At least I ain't coming up with this idea on my own. At least it's ancient information that's been passed down for years, bro. At least I got something to draw an idea from and not coming up with idea off the top of my head.
All right. So to add on to my question,
it's okay.
So let's leave animals and insects out.
Go ahead.
All right. So going to leave animals and insects out of it now. I just want to know that. But when it comes to humans, so do you believe that you will always reincarnate into the same gender or in race that you are, or would you swap and go into other genders and races?
I mean, I can't tell you that just for the simple fact that I don't know. I can't speak on something I don't know. I just have a belief because I believe that the soul.
Man,
Woo,
that's an excellent
man.
answer.
Woo, hey, hold on. That was an excellent question. I like that question.
But
That
like I
question was
but,
heavy
but
Yeah,
before
and my
because that
can I
last,
can lead
finish
to the
answering
belief
it?
where people come
Can I
out thinking
finish
that
answering it, bro? Please, can I
my
finish
bad.
fucking
My,
answering it? God damn. I'm
my
saying
apologies. My apologies.
like I said, bro, I don't know. I can't tell you what goes on before that because nigga, maybe if I reincarnate now, to his body, nigga, I wouldn't know because I don't have no memory of it or anything like that. The only thing I can say is that I have a belief that if I do good in life, if I don't try to mess over nobody by just hurting anybody on purpose, the human experience, you know what I'm saying, treating my brother as my brother, as my own, as I would do unto others, I had him do unto me, that type of stuff. I believe that you can come back as another human and a baby or some shit like that. The only thing I can give you as
Hey,
proof
let's
is
keep
what
it
somebody.
clean,
Hold on,
King Seth.
can I finish, man?
Can you keep it clean, bro?
Oh yeah, my bad. The only thing I can give you is some eyewitness testimonies that's shaky that we can't prove that we can say that's on videotape and what people say. That's the only thing you can say. Is up to you to choose to believe it, but I can't prove it.
Okay,
Hey, let me
so
let me
do
ask
you?
a question, bro. Let me ask a question, please.
All right, I'll let
Can,
this.
can, let me
Wait,
just
wait, let
I
me
got
free go for a second. He ain't been talking at all, man. Let me go for a second.
all right,
So
bet. Go ahead.
So when it comes to humans, do you believe like when they reincarnate, they do reincarnate into like you said, if somebody's good, their past life, they reincarnate, I guess, into a good, better family or something like that. And if they're bad, do they reincarnate into like a bad family, a bad situation?
Nah, I don't. My person. Now, this is my personal belief. This is nothing that I can't. This is nothing that I can't. I can prove or anything. But my personal belief is, and the reason why I'm the type of person that I am with everybody is because I believe if I do good, if I have live a moral life based on my human experience, then yeah, I might get to come back as a baby and redo it again. You see what I'm saying? Maybe not in whatever family or nothing like that. It don't have to be a family or anything. It's just you get another chance. Like I said, this is my personal belief. If
Another
you're an
chance to do
asshole,
what?
to live life again.
Why would a good person need to relive life again and go through some pain and turmoil all over again for a good person to continue to suffer, eventually catch cancer? If you come back and you was a good person and you come back, who's to say that you're gonna be a good person again?
Yo,
Because you might
he
because
deserved a bomb for that. He deserved a bomb for that. That
no,
was an
he didn't,
excellent
bro.
question.
Because
Yes,
you
he
you
did,
trying to
brother.
you're trying,
Yes, he
bro.
did, brother.
You're trying to tell me. You're trying to make it seem like I'm telling you that I can prove this shit. We going off how comes, what if, shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Right.
That's what we saying. I'm not talking
So,
about
so let's
nothing
move
permanent.
on, King Self. Let's move on. 'Cause King Self
Hey,
is saying,
can I ask a question?
hold on, real quick, y'all. Because King Self's saying it's anecdotal, meaning it's only from personal experience. He can't prove it outside of that. So I don't
Fact.
think my brother will want to debate it. So why not move on from this
I,
topic?
all right, I just had one question for him though,
Go right
because
ahead. Go right ahead.
I didn't hear the response, and because I wanted to say, did you say that we can come back as animals as well?
I said in my personal belief, if you're an asshole, nigga, your ass might come back as a
Okay,
rat. I don't know.
okay.
I don't know. You know what I'm
All right, bet. So let me ask you a question. If you came back as a fish,
saying?
would you have to stay inside of a fish belly for longer than 3 days to be born? Yes or no?
If I was a fish. Hold on.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
Is this the same nigga that just asked me was I on crack?
Yeah. I'm saying, if you was gonna be reborn in reincarnation as a fish, right?
Yeah,
Would
fish.
you have to be born? Would you have to stay in your mama fish belly for more than 3 days? Yes or no?
I mean, shit. I guess shit. I don't think they. I don't. I ain't never been a fish. How the fuck, nigga? I'm gonna tell you how long a fish stay out, nigga. Are you serious? And then
That's a
I'm the
good
one
answer.
smoking crack, bro. You see this? I'm the one that smoked crack, bro. You know, come
Hey,
on.
hey, Seth, I want to ask you a question. It's
Please don't ask me if I'm a
I'm
rat
not.
or a
I'm
snail or
not.
some shit,
I'm
boy.
not.
Come
I
on,
ain't gonna do
man.
Hey,
nothing
now
like
he
that.
coming back as a
All right.
goat.
So
King Steph
here,
coming back
so
as a
here's my
goat.
question, Seth.
Right, right,
Outside
right.
from
And
the
I'm gonna be
narrative
hurting him.
that you do not believe
You say what?
from Jonah, outside from the narrative that you do not believe of Jonah, do you believe that a person could survive if they were swallowed by a large fish?
No,
Okay. Have you heard of any recent accounts of that happening?
no.
Okay. Go on.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
We
real
can hit
quick.
that Luke 3:23 though.
Hey, hold on one second. Hey, Joshua, is this Akmalak that you said wanted to get in the tournament right here?
Akmalak and his brother Battle Axe.
Y'all, I'm about to put the link in the chat, man. Y'all come in here real quick, man. Battle Axe in the building. I see him. Yeah, I'm about to put the link in the chat, man. Y'all come on in here, man.
Hey, I got another question for the
Man, say,
panel.
Just hold on, man. Hold on, man. I've been swinging swords in here like Conan, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee. I'm talking about from every direction, bro. I'm
We're trying
catching.
to get you out of the way, King Self, man.
You
You
can't.
hogging the mic.
You
Oh,
can't.
ball hogging, Negro.
I'm a
What's wrong
problem.
with you, brother?
I'm a problem. Gold Coast Gorillas, nigga, saw stuff click. Real talk. Mhm.
Go
Hold
ahead,
Nah,
on,
you
Joshua.
ain't no problem at all, bro. It's just that you got an extra weak belief, extra weak argument. You don't believe in nothing, so I don't even understand what you even doing in the debate. Like, cause all only thing you're gonna be doing is on offense, bro. And me, the
Brother of
type of cat I
Christ,
am,
of
bro, I'm gonna
Christ.
put you. I'm
Hey man, this brother been talking heavy the whole joint, man. I like this
man.
brother. This brother been on your case the whole joint.
That nigga been talking. He been talking. Nah, I can't even say my fly line, man, because he talking about keep it clean and
Keep
shit.
it clean, man. Keep it clean.
I can't even say my slick little line. I was finna say.
Hey, I got a question for the panel though. Is Hebrew culture older than the Egyptian culture?
I would
Hell
say
no.
Yes,
no.
yes. I say yes.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh,
who
snap.
said
Yes.
yes?
Yeah, I would
More
say
action.
no.
More action.
I would say
What
no as well.
More
what brother
action.
said yes?
Absolutely.
What brother said yes?
Isaiah Yashala Sekhan.
So you're saying that Hebrew culture is older than Egyptian culture?
I
Yeah,
do.
you're not talking
I
about
say
Israelite
that.
culture. You're talking about Hebrew, right?
Let me answer the question, please. I say that Eber was born before a man named. Excuse me. Let me rephrase. Let me phrase that culture. Let me phrase that question. My statement. Eber, the father of Abraham, was already practicing the principles of Shem before the Egyptian culture was even brought into existence. Absolutely.
Well, you
Huh?
said Egypt, the father of Abraham.
I'll say it
All
again.
that was off.
All of it was
That whole
off.
Yeah,
yeah.
Eber's not Abraham's father. I mean son.
I didn't say Eber was Abraham's son, did I?
Yeah, you
Nah, you
said
said Eber was Abraham's father.
yeah.
Well, it's his
Yeah,
forefather. Same
yeah,
difference.
I know it was. So whoever said it was wrong, they were incorrect. So recant now. Chill
Well,
out,
his
man.
father's name is
So
Terah, but
Yeah,
Eber,
this
his
is
father is
Eber,
forefather.
Terah, not Eber.
Yeah, you didn't say
Eber,
forefather though.
Eber, the forefather of
There we
Abraham,
go.
was already
There we
practicing the principle that Shem was teaching before the Egyptian culture even came into existence.
so how do you feel about in the book of Joshua, bro, when it says that hold on, let me go get this real quick. I think you know what I'm referring to, but I'm gonna just read it just in case. I believe it's Joshua 2 about them worshiping other guys on the other side of the flood. Hold on, let me read this real quick.
Come.
What's the point I make with this? Let me get here. Joshua, I think it's Joshua 2. Because yeah, hold on, I'm almost here. I'm almost here. Joshua 2. Let me
Well, I know what he's getting to, but I'll just say this: we know that Terah was part of what was called the Amorite culture, who worshipped the moon god Sin, which the Bible always hints to them worshiping his ancestors worshiping the moon.
Yeah,
right,
but
right. So the thing is, right? Um, the question was, is Hebrew culture older than Egyptian culture? We would have to identify with whom does the Hebrew culture actually start. because Abraham's forefathers was practicing idolatry. That was the reason why Abraham was chosen, and he was called out to separate from his forefathers. So his forefathers was doing things that wasn't aligned with the Most High.
I don't see any disagreement in that, but Shem wasn't. So therefore, I'm following down the righteous bloodline. I'm following down the righteous forefathers from Shem. That's why I started with Eber. All right. That's why I didn't say Terah. Okay. So Shem to Terah to Abram. Are you?
Yeah. So in
But
Genesis
Terah was
10, right?
Eber.
In Genesis chapter 10, how do we identify who was righteous and not righteous in the lineage of Shem?
We will have to look at it and see together. I would have to look at it and see to give an answer for that. So I haven't seen any record of Eber practicing the principles that say Nimrod was doing.
Right. I don't
It's not
either, but I
documented. That's
also
right.
right. I don't either, but I also don't see any righteous records of him not doing those things or being obedient to the Most High.
Then it would
Because
be an
after the
assertion.
flood, well, no, not necessarily. The reason why I say that, right? Because in Genesis 11, at the Tower of Babel, it says, let me read this real quick. This is Genesis 11 and verse 6. It says, and the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do. So the people was all on one accord, you know what I'm saying? And everybody got punished by their language being taken and confounded. So no man was without sin, right?
Right. So in agreement with you on that.
Your $5 ass down before I make change.
Right. So with the languages being confounded, the one who kept the language was Eber. So with that being said, we see that the Father didn't find him worthy of confounding him.
But where do we draw that conclusion?
We draw the conclusion by him keeping the same tongue, keeping the same
Right.
language, not going into the language that the Amorites may have spoke, or the language that the children of Ham spoke, or the language that the Japhites was mingled into. So with that being said, we
But
see
where do
that.
you
Go
read that
ahead,
he
brother.
didn't do that? Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm just trying to
It's okay, brother. Where do we read that?
Mhm.
What?
I mean,
where Eber
Isaac's name is an Amorite imperfective name. It's pretty much Amorite. Israel is an Amorite imperfective name. I mean, I'm
The
not.
Amorites spoke a Semitic language in archaeology.
Yeah,
So
the Amorites speak Semitic language. If you look at the Amorites' law, is almost code for code with biblical law, except you can't cut off hands and maim people in the biblical law.
Who says you can't cut off hands and maim people in the biblical law?
In the law, it does.
Did I call it, Daddy, or what?
In the law, you cannot cut off anyone's hand. I mean, where does it allow you to cut off
Yeah,
someone's
yeah,
hand?
you definitely
That makes
can,
What
sense.
about
man.
the law where you steal
Oh,
something?
I got you right here. I got you out.
Mhm.
I got you right here. You want to debate it first, or you just want me to show it to you?
You can show it to me.
All right, bet. It say All right, make sure I got it. This is Deuteronomy 25 and 12, right? It says, this is Deuteronomy, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 25, verse 11. When men strive together one another, and the wife, the one draw it near for to deliver her husband out of the hand of him that smited him, and put it forth her hand, and take him by the secrets. Then thou shalt cut off her hand, thine eye shall not pity her. So yeah, her hand got to go. She grabbed a nigga by the balls to help an old man from getting punched up.
Okay, well, I mean, like for laws like this, like if you look in the Amorite law, if you steal something, you get your hand chopped off, right?
Yeah,
And
but you ain't
no, no,
make that clear. You just said you can't maim people, and
no,
that's what I was
you
focusing
can.
on.
No,
Not on the reason why
well,
they get maimed,
it's probably
just
because
that
you've
they
never read
can
the
get
Amorite
maimed.
law before, so I can understand it.
No.
Like,
I'm saying, listen,
brother, let me
listen.
speak. Can I even get a word out? Like y'all talk
Yeah,
like
yeah.
y'all don't let
But
nobody
you
speak.
building a false narrative, bro.
All right, when you're
But go
done,
ahead.
let me know when I can speak.
Hey, let's
Yeah,
Go.
I
keep it
was.
one
So,
mic, y'all. One mic.
all right. Let me just. I'll be brief, brother. Respectfully. Now, you didn't build a case on why
Okay.
would they maim or not maim. It's not that. You just said that they don't maim. I wanted to show you that they do maim, not the reason why they maim. That's all I was saying.
All
You
right,
can go
cool.
ahead and continue.
And like I said, it's because you didn't look at the law. Because if you look at the law, you will see there's many different things you can do and get hands chopped off, feet chopped off, different things like that that the biblical law does not allow. It does not say, hey, if he steals something, yeah, just chop his hand off. The biblical law doesn't say that. That's what I'm saying. Like if a slave tries to run away, you cut his leg off. It doesn't say that in the biblical law. That's what I'm saying. Is a lot of things in there that's not added in there. Just like, for instance, I can also bring up like the Assyrians. They have a dietary law that's very close to the biblical dietary law, with only a few different changes. What I'm kind of highlighting is that the biblical culture, though there are some laws within Moses' law that are unique, for the most part, it is typical Shemitic culture, and that is what I'm highlighting.
If I may say
Yeah,
something real quick, jumping
yeah,
back to
yeah.
something that we brought up a
Let me
long
just say
time
this for the
ago.
record, bro. I just want to say this for the
When
record, please. And you got it. Just for the record, man. This is not about whether or not I read the Amorite law. It's on the record. The brother said that they don't do that in this law, and I showed them why they did do it. It's not a reason based on the reason why. It's just that they do a year.
okay, only thing I wanted to point out is that everything that James was mentioning, um, when uh, one of the hosts, I'm sorry, brother, I can't remember your name offhand. He had asked a question about the difference between, it might have been Jeremiah, as a matter of fact, the difference between Hamites and how we tell who they are. Um, the one thing, because I came in kind of late and I didn't want to interject with everybody talking, James mentioned the one thing I was going to mention is that the Shemites, they all carry a specific kind of similarity with a lot of the things that they do because they're still under Abrahamic understanding, whereas the Hamites don't.
I
Hey,
would
all
say
right.
Shemitic, but okay.
All right, so what date do you guys put Shem? Because I heard someone brought up Shem, and I guess you guys were saying or implying that Shem was older than Egypt. So what date are you putting Shem?
I'm putting Shem before the flood.
What? Give me a number,
Let me get my information.
huh?
So let me get my information.
Oh, okay, all right. Because I heard somebody, I don't know who said it, but they basically said Shem. And I guess they were saying that Shem was older than Egypt.
I believe Shem
Nah,
could
I don't
only
think he
be.
said Shem. I think he was saying Eber, who's a descendant of Shem, and was basically saying that from Eber on, that Eber and his descendants were practicing the customs that Shem practiced, which he's trying to equate the practice of Shem being Hebraic cultures, as if other cultures don't also come out of Shem before Eber.
Well, not all other cultures, just the Egyptian culture. And I'm looking at the genealogical table of the patriarchs before and after the deluge. This is in dissertation number 5 in the book of Flavius Josephus, and it's saying for the time frame, it's saying the Hebraic time frame would have been the reset, which would have been uh, the year 2. All right, length of lives, it would have said. As documented to been 600 years old. I can share this information in the back chat if anybody wants to look at it.
What do you mean by the year two? Like how
Yeah,
many
that's what
That's
I
years
was gonna say. The
present?
year two. What
well
is
from the reset of the deluge of the documentation of the time frame. So from the deluge, it would be a reset of time.
So 40,
So
I don't
two
I
years
don't
after the flood is what you're saying?
no, that wouldn't be accurate because he was born before the flood. So I would have to share this. I'll have to look at it and
Look,
share
look,
it.
look.
Go
So
ahead,
I'm gonna
brother. What you
read.
saying?
I'm gonna read this real fast because I don't know what you talking about. Year two. What thing about the Ice Age movie? Uh, look, man. It say I'm gonna read this from the. This is just a simple short Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. It say this: second son of Noah and progenitor for Shem, the progenitor of the Shemitic race, was born 98 years before the flood. So, so we all know when we studying these dates, especially the further we get back, they vary a few years in all sources, But I'm with that around 98 years before the flood.
Con, I got 96, but I agree.
And that's the variance I'm talking about.
So
So my thing that I wanted to say. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
now I'm just trying to get clarity. So are you saying that this happened 4,500 years ago?
I mean, I
That's
ain't got no exact number just right off top right now.
would you say roughly? Because that's
Yeah,
traditional.
yeah. Round so about something like that, bro. And
All right.
round about yeah, something like that. Almost five,
All right, man. I want to
something
say
like that.
something real quick, family, if I could. Um, who is that? Is that Battle Axe that came in here, or is that
Talk Malak.
Malak? What's going on, brother?
What's going on?
Yeah, man. You brothers trying to get involved in this tournament?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. There's a $20 entry fee for anybody that's watching as well. It's a $20 entry fee. Um, just hit me up in the back chat, man, and I'll get the cash app over there to you, and
All right.
we'll get you brothers locked in. You want to try to do that as soon as possible because we're running out of spots quickly, right? I also want to share this for you brothers too as well. These are the rules of engagement. All right. There will be either a 3 minute tip, 3 10 minute, or 3 15 minute rounds, depending on the subject, and that is up to you debaters. We don't uh, we don't nominate the time frame. That's when we set up preliminaries. We set up preliminaries so you all can establish that on the length of time. Reason being, every debate don't require 15 minutes. Some debates are 10 minutes is adequate enough. All right. Um, so it's 3 rounds of 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Right. There will be 3 judges: Israelite, a Christian, and a non-believer. A non-believer could be a Muslim, an atheist, uh, Egyptology. They're just a non-biblical believer. All right. We're trying to keep the judges separate when it comes to ideology, so it's a fair platform. Also, there will be no affiliation with the judges and the debaters in which they're judging. We had a situation that arose, so we're trying to eliminate that issue. All right, and that situation have nothing to do with the source. I want to put that out there. All right. So also, every debater must show their face on camera for presentation purposes and have a PowerPoint presentation. Now, some people don't know how to operate or even create a PowerPoint, so you can either use a whiteboard, we've allowed that, or you can use um, a Blue Letter or another biblical site in order to cite your scriptures. But if it's coming with sources, you're going to have to cite your sources and place them on the screen if you don't already have it together in a PowerPoint. All right. I want to put that out there. All right. Um, all debate topics will be selected by participating debaters, meaning you guys choose your own topics. We, the source, do not choose topics for this tournament. You're selecting your own topics, and that will be brought about during your preliminary. You will establish time, you will establish date, you will establish topic, right? So if this helps with your work schedule, but we want it to be framed around the week in which is time for you to debate, right? So you have a 7 day time period in which for you to select the day and time for your own debate. Um, all debaters must show up. Very important. 45 minutes before your debate. You have to show up 45 minutes before your debate. All right, we want to start every debate on time. right? So these things are important. All right. So I will be sending this in some of the back rooms that we have, but we wanted to put that out there. Josh Shoes, anything you want to add, bro?
No, that pretty much sums it up, man. We just trying to keep it fair. We want you guys to have a fair platform and a fair fight. So that's why we got the rules to make sure everybody's on the same level, on the same page, and that everything is done professionally. So everything that was said, showing up on time, that's huge. The preliminary, hammering out topics, hammering out the time that needs to be done in the preliminary. We don't want y'all going back and forth on the day of the debate saying, hey, I'm not debating X. I said I was debating Y. That's why we record the preliminaries so you guys can have it documented that y'all agreed upon a topic. Like the brother said, we do not pick your topics. You guys have to hammer that out yourself during the preliminary. Another thing we would not be tolerating is you guys dropping out in the middle of the debate. That's automatic loss. Cutting off your opponent during this round, you will be penalized for that. Okay? If you do cut off your opponent, then adds an additional minute to that round. And I think Jeremiah said something about putting a cap on it, where if you do it too much, hey, you're getting booted out.
Yeah, 3 times it's an automatic loss.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Being punctual is key, man. We want to do this professionally. We want, and we tell the people that the show gonna start at 7. We want to start at 7. So be there at 6:15, 45 minutes before everything pops off. That's judges and debaters. We want this thing to be executed well. We want to do it right. So that's why we have these rules to make sure that we're doing our best to give the people the best product that we can provide. That's all I gotta say, y'all.
That's right. Also, I want to add this too. Each debater, listen, man, a lot of you brothers got major platforms out here. All right. I need everybody that's participating to share and promote. Even if it's not your debate, help out your brothers, right? By sharing when the flyers come out for people for brothers debate. Let's share this. Let's get this to your audience so we can get everybody here to view, you in the tournament. Okay. Let's help and come together when it comes to promotion. All right. That's pretty much it on that. Brother Akmalak, what is your biblical stance, or what is your what school of thought are you coming from, and what will you be trying to accomplish in this tournament?
Oh, I'm a firm believer in the Lord, in the Word. Um, I got some controversial debate topics that people might want to take. For instance, one of them is I believe that um, the angel of the Lord is who the Israelites been dealing with the whole time in the Bible when it was talking about YHWH. Um, I believe that Joseph is the father of Christ. I believe that
Are you there, Ak? Did we
Did
lose
we
him?
lose it, brother? Akmalak.
Yeah, you muted yourself, bro.
I think we lost him.
Hey, can I ask a question real quick while he gather his audio?
Yeah.
So, how does it work as far as it's 16 people debating, right? Um, is it going to be, each first round debate is going to be held on a different day, and then once all those debates are done, then we go into the second round like that?
hello, can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now, bro. To answer your question, no, all the first round is not going to be held in the first day. That'll be in one day. That'll be 8 debates. All right. So we're going to try to do maybe 1 to 2 debates per day. As we try to get out of the first first round. I'm gonna have to talk with some of the hosts and some of the once we get the judges lined up, we're gonna have to get everybody's schedule, and to make sure that brothers are gonna be available for these dates and times. All right, we're trying to build everything around you brothers who are actually the debaters. We're trying to go with your schedule, so we're gonna have to figure out what that is per debate, and then we're gonna make the determination on. You'll get a clear understanding of how long this tournament is actually going to take. I believe it took us like a month and a half or something last time, Joshua. Am I right about that?
Yeah, it was something like that. It took us a while to get through it.
Yeah.
It
So
took us a while.
yeah. So I'm excited about the journey, man. Each debate, round by round, right? So it's just 3 rounds. First round, 8, uh, 4, 8, 6, and 4, down to the championship.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh yeah, one more thing. I also believe that Israelites are identified by the curses, not DNA.
Okay.
Hey, Joshua.
Hey, how would you argue that?
All my arguments in there, I'm gonna argue from the word. I'm gonna bring out all biblical precepts.
Okay. You got any more questions, Joshua? We'll
If you
bring
got
Malachi
more
back up.
time, if you got more time, King said, what were you saying? You said my name.
Yeah, I was finna say, man, just go and get my bell ready, man. It's too easy, bro.
Too funny.
It's too easy, bro.
That dude funny.
That man, he came back alive. Well,
No,
damn.
because you're gonna have to. Because I'm gonna drag you out the Bible. You're gonna have when you debating me. I'm gonna drag you out of the book. You ain't gonna be able to debate the Bible with me. I'm telling you now. So y'all better up your scholarship, man. Y'all better turn the TV. Y'all get off of social media and go read. Telling you now, preferably a science book. Real talk.
The Bible is the proof.
I'll debate you on that too.
Sheesh.
Hey, who in here believe King James was
Hey, one second, Joshua. Somebody just asked a question, and I want you to answer it, Joshua, because I mean, what the hell's going on? Whose debate league is this? SVDL or Sonetta?
none of the above?
Huh?
We have no affiliation with SBDL or Sonetta or Garfield or anybody else. This is our league, Source Debate League, homegrown, man. SUC all day. We ain't got nothing to do or associate with any other debate league. This is our own thing that we're promoting. So hopefully that answers your question, Indigenous Black man. And if you're interested in joining, hit Jeremiah up, and you know what I'm saying, $20 entry fee, and we can get you in here with these wolves.
Right. Yeah, look, man. And in the words of the great ISUPK, we have no affiliation with any other groups. Okay.
Oh man.
I just want to throw that out there. It's on you, out.
Hey, who in here believes that King James was black?
Joshua, don't make it too easy for me, man. Please. Come on, man. Give me a fight.
Everybody quiet on that? Nobody? All right, I'll move on. Who in here believes that the King James version is perfect? Dang, ain't nobody in agreement
Man,
to that, huh?
you know it's flaws in that joint, man.
I thought I would get one or two brothers to say, yeah, it is perfect. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I thought Malak was gonna come off his mic.
No, I'm right here. I couldn't speak for it. I'll read out the Matthews. I'll read out the 1611. And I read out of the Geneva Bible. They're all saying the same thing.
But yeah, I believe the word of God is perfect. But the translations that we have, I do believe we know who had their hands on our sources, man. So
Right.
nobody's ignorant of that.
Can I ask a question, Joshua?
The
Hey,
floor is yours.
real quick,
Joshua,
King Seth.
can I ask a question?
Real quick, King Seth. Hey, Joshua, you know who Sean Harris is?
Yeah, I know, Sean.
Okay, he said he want to be a judge, man. So get him locked in, man, if you can. We need judges, man. Any of you brothers know anybody that's willing to judge? Let us know, man. We need judges.
Go
Uh,
ahead, King Seth. The floor yours.
well, my question was, who on the panel believe that Israel is in the United States and Egypt is in the United States?
You say that again?
Right. Repeat that.
I do.
Who on the panel?
Whoa.
Yeah, who on the panel believes that Israel is in the United States and that Egypt is in the United States?
I do.
Who is that? Who
The
said that?
modern day prophet.
I debate you on that too.
That's what's up.
Yo, when rocks cry out.
I got a better one. Who on the panel believes that Israel is in Africa?
I believe that Israel is in Africa.
Wait a minute, brother. Wait. Oh, that's Akmalak. Okay, go ahead.
You know what? Would I take that? I don't know. That's because you're gonna try to use the tectonic plate shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Hold on. Ask him
it's kind of
where he
sketchy.
coming from. So,
Okay.
Akmalak, where would you place Israel in Africa? Where would you place it?
South from Egypt.
Kenya. One of them Kenyan Negroes.
I just said south from Egypt. According to the scripture, when Abraham went back into the land after he left Egypt, he went south.
But
So
see,
Nubia,
hold
Sudan?
on, bro. But see, the thing about it is that if that's hypothetically speaking, if I want to jump into y'all paradigm, you got to think about it, bro. When Egypt was established, the lower kingdom was in the south, and the upper kingdom was in the north. No, the southern kingdom was in the north, and the lower kingdom.
No,
You
it
know what I
was
mean?
upper
You know what
and
I'm saying?
lower. It
Yeah,
wasn't
it was
southern
upper.
and northern. It
Yeah,
was upper and lower.
It was upper and lower, but the upper was in the south and the lower was in the north. That's because of the river. So if
Yeah,
you
I know
saying
that. I know
somebody,
that.
so okay, so if you going, so back then they flowed direction off the river. So back then when you talking about,
That's not
then
true.
if he said he was going south, he was really going north.
No, that's not true. When they were
If
saying
I want to
north,
jump
south,
in your
hold on.
paradigm,
Let me answer. Let me respond. When they're saying north and south, east and west, they're literally talking about north, south, east, and west because it says that the sun rises from the east. So east is still east, west is still west, north is still north, and south is still south, even though upper and lower Egypt is the opposite. Upper should be
you got to
north and
Right.
lower should be
Because the
you
south.
got to
thing
prove
is, yeah, because the thing is, you just said it yourself that upper and the lower Egypt was based off of their thought process. But the Most High, or it's written that Abraham's thought process was that he went south. And so it gives geographical landmarks on which direction he was going, which was actually south.
We're gonna see about that. We're gonna see
So
about that.
Israel's in Sudan, Hananiah.
Say that again.
So is Israel, ancient Israel, located in the Sudan?
No,
So where is it located?
it's located where they say it's at right now.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
so you saying it's in the Middle East?
Yeah, what they consider the Middle East. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Malak, so you would you say that Israel will be in the Sudan?
Nah, he
No, I'm
said
saying
Israel in the
Israel is in
United States.
Africa. I'm saying Israel is in Africa. That's where it's at. And I can prove it through scripture.
Below Egypt.
Man.
Yeah, south of Egypt.
All right. Nobody want to speak to that? Oh, we got Mudawa in the building. I think Mudawa might want to speak on that, man. Mudawa, do you believe that Israel is below Egypt? Mudawa ain't saying nothing, man.
Yeah, he on mute. But who the one that said that
Let me say this.
oh
That would
Hey, peace to the panel first and foremost. How's everybody doing, man? Hopefully
What's
everybody's
going
well.
on, brother? Well,
What's up?
Yeah. And I was listening I was listening on YouTube, and then I decided to join the link when I heard that brother say that he thinks Israel is in Africa. I mean, whoever takes that debate from you, that you're essentially giving them a W and eliminating yourself. But if that's what you want to do, brother, go right ahead. Like, that's a little bit too easy to disprove. But you know, hey, if that's what you want to do, have at it, brother.
He gonna try to use the tectonic plate thing like the
But
debate you had.
but a tectonic plate has absolutely nothing to do with the actual landmass. Tectonic
Facts.
plate don't mean shit.
Facts.
I live in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is in North America, but according to tectonic plates, I live on the Pacific plate. I don't live on the North American plate. Los Angeles is on a whole different plate than the rest of North America. That's why they always say if there's a big enough earthquake, Los Angeles can break off and fall into the ocean. So the geographic place on the map has absolutely nothing to do with the tectonic plates in some instances. So you can't use tectonic plate to confirm Israel being a part of Africa, even if Israel was on the African tectonic plate, which it is not. But even if Israel was on the African tectonic plate, that would be a horrible argument.
Drop a bomb. Drop a bomb right now.
That wasn't no bomb. That was just
Yeah,
ad hoc.
you drop a
No,
bomb.
that wasn't no bomb. That was ad hoc.
Hebrew, stop.
I think
Brother, that's all verifiable with science. This ain't my opinion. This is verified by people that are professional geologists, professional people in the field, professionals from all over the world. This isn't just some ideology
yeah.
from some crackpot over in Demona. You know what I
Let me
mean? This
ask you
is
this question. Let me ask you this
Go ahead,
question.
brother.
So when Israel was leaving Egypt,
You muffled. You muffled. Akmalak. You muffled.
when Israel was leaving Egypt, were they going to the land that was promised to Abraham? Yes or no?
My fundamental belief is this: Israel never left Egypt, and Abraham is a farce. Next question.
What?
He's saying that the characters in the Bible are false. They're characters. They're just made up.
All right. Well, I can't. Anybody that is serious about what I'm saying, I want to ask the question.
Do you smoke crack? Do you smoke crack?
Hey, repeat your question.
My question is, when Israel was leaving Egypt, did they go into the land that was promised to Abraham?
Yeah, they went into the land of Canaan. They
All right.
eventually got to the land of Canaan.
All right. So when they was going into the land, did they not have to fight many kings in nations because they wouldn't let them pass through?
Yeah.
So how can you explain that Israel is where it currently is when it's not even that far away from Egypt, especially where they were at, which is Avaris or Goshen? They was in the land of
Yeah.
Goshen. And now modern Israel, what they call Israel today, is like 100 miles away. So how did they get in the fight with all these kingdoms in this little area?
Yeah, because the route that they went, when you read Numbers 33, they didn't go straight across to deal with the Philistines because they wasn't ready for war. So they took them on a journey. The Most High took them on a journey. So before the Suez Canal, and we dealing with the what they call the Sinai Peninsula. That is also considered jurisdiction of Egypt, right? Um, a lot of people paint the picture that they crossed over where the Suez Canal is right now, but that's not the case. The route that they went, when you follow Numbers 33, they was in the Sinai Peninsula from Goshen, right? They would go eastward into the Sinai Peninsula and then south towards the coast. That would be at the bottom southern tip of the Sinai Peninsula. And then they crossed over in that region into Arabia. And so they're going around these established kingdoms. right? The various kingdoms that they're going through. So they cross over into Arabia and they start going up northward, all the way up to Jericho to go around because the Most High is keeping them from the Philistines. Because the scriptures say if he would have took them straight through right there where the Philistines was at, and the people wasn't ready for war, they would have immediately ran back to Egypt because it was so close. So he had to put them in a position where they have to create faith, either just like what happened when Moses parted the sea. I have to put you in a position to either determine, are you going to depend on me or are you going to depend on yourself? And that's what we see witnessing throughout the scriptures. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, no, hey, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no tripping on what y'all saying, and no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But it is some kind of debate disrespect, you know what I'm saying? As far as don't take it personal. But all that what you just stated is made up. It ain't never happened. You living a lie. You not Israeli. You not from Israel, and I debate all that.
They say they
So, you know,
Hey, didn't I already stump you out though?
stop the
Bro,
cat.
you been getting stumped out the whole conversation, bro. This ain't even, bro, you don't even have a position to stand on for
He hot.
yourself. So this
He
is
hot.
between the brother
This the
Akmalak
point.
asked the
Get
question,
mad.
bro. So what you can do is actually mute your mic.
Nah, I
Just
ain't
mute your mic.
I ain't mute my mic.
Yeah, mute your
I ain't
mic,
mute
because I
my
don't want to
mic.
have to pull out the duct tape again, bro,
I'm
and
not
strap
muting
you
my
up and
mic,
stuff you
man.
back in the trunk.
How you gonna stop me? Like, you can't even
Man,
say,
who got a spare key to my trunk, man? Who let this dude out my trunk, man? What's wrong with y'all?
Henny, go fast
man,
over the pothole, huh?
man, you tripping, man. Something
I'm
wrong
about
with
to
you.
crack one of the rims.
Your $5 ass down
Speed bump
before I
on that
make
Hey,
nigga.
change.
may I ask a question,
Hey,
please?
I'm gonna say this
May I
real
ask it?
quick. I'm gonna
May
say
I
this
ask a
real
question?
quick. The
Go ahead,
MVP of
brother.
tonight's show, the MVP of tonight's show is Hananiah, hands down. I gotta give it to him, man. And King Self, you my dog, man. But you gonna let this boy? I'm offended for King Self. You gonna let this man bark all on him, stomp him out, talk all this trash, King Self? I'm disappointed, man. I'm
Man,
walking away from the computer. Go
say
ahead.
the truth, Joshua, man, I know you acting, man. You're a real good actor. You know what I'm saying? That's real cute and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you know good, man. You know good and well. Let this boy say he believe in fishes that swallow men and they still alive. The boy say ghosts impregnate little girls. The boy say, come on, man. Let's stop.
May I ask a
Come on, man.
question? May I ask a
I
question,
never
gentlemen?
said ghosts pregnate little
May
girls, so
may I
don't add to my speech. You bearing false witness. And
may I ask
since you
may
want to
I ask a
talk, let me
question?
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question because you believe in reincarnation if you a good person. What is the standard of good morale to determine that you'll be reincarnated into another good life? How do you base your standard of morale?
Ooh.
The human experience.
That boy got that Tina
Okay,
Turner
so the
drop.
human experience, right? So you can deem something to be evil that somebody else can deem to be good throughout their human experience. So if you deem something an evil, right, and you being a good person, how you identify being a good person, you can kill this so-called evil person in the sight of doing good because you creating your own standard of good morale. Bro, this is horrible, dog. Man, why I don't even understand why you even up here. This is not for you, bro. This is above your pay grade. This is not for you.
King
This
Self,
is bad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
King Self, if you don't throw two punches at this nigga, me, you gonna fight next time I see you, brother.
I
I
got a
can't. He too
I got
funny,
a
bro.
Hey,
He
I got
too
a
funny.
question, gentlemen.
Are we
I
still
got a
talking about
can
Africa and
y'all hear me?
Israel?
Go ahead,
Yes, y'all
Mugabe.
can. My question is, and this is a very serious question. When you're having a debate that is basically predicated on interpretation of a thing that can't be verified, do you expect the judges to who has the better presentation or who has the more factual information? Which one should your judges go with? Because
It should be. You want the
go
answer
ahead,
to
I'm
that?
listening.
As a host
Yeah,
of the platform, I'm gonna answer you. The same thing in the scientific field. We had the competing hypothesis model. So it's whoever better has the better presenting information, whether it's based off strongly information or the way it's presented. It's two things, bro. Someone could be absolutely wrong and still win.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. I'm because for me, this just for my clarification. When I hear biblical debates about biblical topics, and me being a non-believer, I don't know how to. I don't know if I'm looking for who's presenting the more factual information, or who's putting together a better presentation. So I sometimes I'm stuck with that, and I usually go with the person that's putting forth the better presentation. And sometimes that person can have the lesser of factual information when it's subjects that don't have uh, 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 when it's a matter of opinion or a matter of interpretation. Do you feel what I'm saying?
But can I
Yeah,
say this, Mudawar, real
Okay,
fast?
so does that mean like on the standard of belief? Because King Seth says something like that belief.
Hold on, family.
that's
Hold
a
on,
question to the
hold on.
platform. That's a question to the platform, right? So that's just like if you got a flat earther and a globe earther debating each other. Me personally, I believe in the globe earth, right? But my
Right.
personal bias cannot go into the judgment. It's based off the performance and the information shown and arguments between the both parties, no matter how I feel personally about that topic or which one I think is false or which
Okay.
one I think is true.
Okay. I
Hey,
got you.
hey, hey, let me read this real quick. Let
Persuasive.
me
It's
hold
the
on,
more
y'all. Let me
Hey,
persuasive
hey,
argument.
King Seth, hold on,
hey,
hold on one
nah,
second,
man,
King
hold
Seth.
on, man. Let me read this real quick,
King
bro.
Seth, hold on one second, bro. I'm about to give it to you, bro.
Go ahead.
Who is this sister that just came in here?
It's newbie and me, and I'm glad he clarified. It's more the persuasive argument as opposed to the factual. But I just wanted to weigh in and say yes, I believe Israel is in Africa, and yeah, more like on the
Okay,
Kush, Sudan, Yemen. Because remember, it's a
okay, hold on one second, sis.
yeah, Adrian, sorry.
Yeah, this is not a this is not an open panel for this. This is for brothers that's in the tournament.
Oh, okay. I just want to let him know I believe him. Africa.
Okay,
I'll leave it there.
okay, cool. We appreciate that, sister. I'm gonna drop you down.
That's
Uh,
right.
before you
God
go,
bless you.
Israel is not in Africa. Okay, so stop the madness. All right.
Hold on. I want that. Hey,
Hey, nah, man,
you
I
don't
had
have to
something to say,
prove.
bro. It was my turn, bro.
Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. My bad.
I
Do
I
you
wanna,
think?
I wanna read this right here. The definition of belief: an acceptance that a statement is true or that something exists. His beliefs in the value of hard work, trust, faith, or confidence in someone or something. I still got belief in myself. So you can't argue somebody's belief. You can't, because that's your belief. But what I can do is argue the facts of your claim. You're claiming that a real live fish swallowed a real live man, and he lived in this fish for 3 days and got spit back on the land. I can prove that cannot possibly have happened
So you
in
can't
no
argue
way, shape,
belief.
form, or fashion.
So King Steph, that you
Oh,
just
you're
said that
claiming that
He hold
a
on,
person
let
can
me just
die and just come back as a new person
No,
That's
hold
a
right.
on.
belief. That's a
without any
How
belief.
can he?
solid
Bro,
documentation.
that's a belief. I'm not trying to argue that reincarnation. I'm not telling you that. Oh yeah, I got proof that if you die, you come back. Y'all saying that? Yeah, nigga, a fish
Hold on.
can't swallow a man and he can survive. I'm not saying it. I'm saying I have a belief. That's just my personal belief. You can't argue a belief, bro, because that's your acceptance that something is true. Like some of
So
y'all.
a belief then and your understanding can be hypothetical. It can be anything hypothetical. So a person can seriously believe they're a woman when they're born a man.
I mean, yeah, you can believe what the hell you want to believe. You have a right to that as a human being, but that doesn't mean that your belief is real.
Dang,
That don't
Okay,
call
mean
my
so
mama.
that even
Tell her I
validates what you're
love her.
saying. So what factual stance does a belief even have if it doesn't have anything to validate
your faith, because that's what you
That,
believe.
that, 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 you killing yourself. Call my mama. Hey,
Nigga,
listen,
y'all
I
smoking,
want
bro, and y'all say
to.
I smoke crack.
it?
But DY, can you
Yeah,
understand?
that
Hold on.
sounds like a big rock, bro.
Joshua, can you understand what I'm saying, bro? You understand what I'm saying? Joshua,
say it again, King Steph.
I said you can't argue a belief because that's someone's personal belief. That's like I'm not saying that I can prove reincarnation. I'm not saying that, oh, I got this proof. Oh, this because this paper say this or somebody said this, that reincarnation is real and true. Y'all are telling me that a big fish, that it's possible for a big fish to speak
well,
follow a man.
This
well,
is
let me
And
say this
I'm
though, King
telling you,
Seth.
oh no, let me finish, bro. Let me finish, bro. Y'all trying to tell me that yes, this happened and it can happen. I'm here to prove that say, look out, that's not possible. On the face of the planet, it's not possible.
But hold on, real quick, moderator.
Okay,
Hold
so
on, hold on, hold on.
let me just real quick, if you don't mind, please, just real quick.
Stop it.
If you're saying then, Keith Seth, within that, then within your understanding about reincarnation, you were also trying to equate it to regeneration, which reincarnation and regeneration are absolutely two scientifically different things.
It really don't matter because that's my
Because
belief.
with
That's my
regeneration,
belief,
you already have to have something there for something else to grow back with it.
bro.
That's what regenerate
It's a
means.
belief. It's a belief. It's just something,
No, this is scientific, brother.
bro.
Regeneration is scientific. I've
Man, I'm
got two
not.
lizards that live in my house. If I
Listen,
chop one of their tails off, one of their tails is going to regenerate. But if
I
I
said,
chop one of his heads off and kill him, he's not going to reincarnate and become a new damn lizard.
bro. I said reincarnation, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's my personal
That's
belief.
what I just mentioned,
I
brother.
can't debate a belief, bro. You can't debate me on a belief, bro. Can you not
No,
understand?
what I'm saying though is that you were trying to equate your belief of reincarnation on regeneration.
Maybe
And you
somebody,
can't even do that. You can't even base it on the same level
maybe
because regeneration still deals with a living entity. You see what I'm saying? Whereas reincarnation doesn't deal with a living entity.
my
We're
bad.
talking about a dead entity that all of a sudden reincarnates, becomes living again.
Can anybody else understand what I'm saying so they can maybe
I,
say it?
I understand what you're saying, King Self. He was posing to me, and this was my response to that. Not everything's empirical, so of course you're gonna have to argue belief at some point. What you're saying, you're going to argue a belief. You're going to argue with people that say they believe that a whale swallowed or a fish swallowed a man and he survived for 3 days, right? You willing to debate that?
Yeah.
That's their belief, right?
According to the biblical narrative,
So
yes.
Okay, we
I'm
understand that, but
proving
what I'm
that
trying
that's
to
not
say
possible.
is it's kind of misleading to say you can't argue. People argue beliefs all the time. For instance, people argue a big bounce. People argue a big bang, multi-universal. These things are beliefs. We have no empirical evidence on these things. People
But they
argue
said,
them.
but see, that's the thing.
Listen, real quick,
They
Seth. I'm gonna
saying
give it
they
back to
have
you,
it.
bro.
They saying they have it. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Right, but the whole if we did things that way, nobody would have a debate league. Nobody would debate anything. You understand?
Right.
Okay, okay. I'm saying this is what I'm saying. My point. They're saying that okay, Noah had a big flood and this man built this giant boat and say, look out, even some people, I'm not saying y'all, but some people, they'll say, oh, it's in Turkey on Mount Ararat and show up the screen and we got evidence to show this and soup and all this other stuff. So they're trying to bring their belief into history. So that's what I'm debating. I'm debating the history
Right, and that's your
of
job,
their
Keith,
claim.
as a debater, because you're going to be arguing the negative in that debate to show
Fact,
the people that that's silly, right? Because that's your
fact,
position. That
fact.
factual that cannot be backed up factually, but it's your job to present that. If you don't present that well and convince the judges, then you lose. It's just that
Fact.
simple.
I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, you're
Hey,
right.
let me say this real quick. So, King Seth, do you believe in miracles on whatever they might be to you? Do you believe that miracles can exist?
No,
Do
Okay.
you
So
believe in magic? You know,
Well,
so you don't
maybe
believe in
maybe
anomalies,
that's the
right?
question.
yeah, I believe in anomalies. Yeah, a two-headed cat, nigga, is an anomaly, nigga. Combined twins, nigga, that's an anomaly, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, anomaly.
Okay. A two-headed person, that's an anomaly. Them surviving and having a long life, that wouldn't be considered a miracle.
Nah, it wouldn't be considered a miracle. It'd be considered, nigga, something the doctors had something to do with medical science. That's what I would
All
think.
right, let me read this real quick. I want to read this real quick. Hold on. Let me try to pull this. Um, so this is something that's called the double split theory, right? It was originally called the double split theory. This is what it says, and it has been proven. By the way, it says, and the proper name for, excuse me, is the double slit experiment. My apologies, not theory. The double slit experiment. The
Hey,
double
is he
slit.
breaking up or is that me?
Can I be heard?
Yeah, you was breaking up real bad.
All right. The double slit experiment is a 19th century investigation into the properties of light that has since been found to demonstrate both the duality of photons and the concepts of superposition and quantum interference. Debate over whether light is made up of particles or waves date back over 300 years.
What's your point?
No, what it is you know what I mean. Too much of that word, man. You're gonna be converted. That's what it is.
What's it? What? Stop it.
Yeah, boy.
Boy,
I,
that boy,
I
say
want to
that.
take this time out real quick. Hold on, everybody, time out. I want to take this time out real quick because this made me think of something. And King Self, you should remember this. If y'all debating to prove your belief, when I say that is or validate yourself as a Jew, Christian, or whatever, then you're not in it for the sport. This is a sport, man. It doesn't matter if you lose or win or draw or whatever. You guys are taking it as if that's a shot at your religiosity. Stop looking at it like that. It's a
For real.
competition. We had an incident, and I want to bring this up real quick, Jeremiah. We had an incident where King Self debated.
Man, what that is in the background, man?
That's Jeremiah. We had an incident where King Self debated a brother. What's that brother name? Jeremiah. What is the brother's name? Israel.
Israel Doctrine.
Israel Doctrine. Right? And he got upset because he didn't win. And he was like, "Well, don't y'all believe in the Bible? Why is this the case? You guys must be sellouts to agents. It's a sport, man. Y'all ain't here to. You guys, it's up to y'all when y'all on that stage to prove y'all points, right? You don't automatically win because you believe that your God is superior or your doctrine is superior. You got to show that in that debate. I just want that to be known, man. I don't want no excuse. I want nobody crying behind a win or a loss. I'm done. Go ahead.
Yeah, most definitely. So
before.
Yeah, let me finish my point because I was interrupted, bro. So I was trying to make a point because I asked you a question if you believe in miracles and I asked if you believe in anomalies. And the whole purpose of I understand. I remember what you said, but I'm trying to because in the midst of me speaking, you interrupted me and said, "What's the point?" The point is
you
that
stop talking.
no, brother. Jashub started speaking. I was interrupted.
Right,
so I'm trying to explain to you the purpose of me asking this question. You have an issue in the story of Jonah, right? And so remember in the beginning of the conversation, I said you're putting limitations on what the Most High can do. So the double split experiment dealing with light being the photons of light being particles or wave, that experiment proved that this is a scientific miracle for this thing to happen. So if miracles can exist in science, and science means to know, and science gives the physical definition of what God does spiritually, right? You can't put limitations and say, oh, well, certain anomalies and miracles can happen over here. And I give an example of a miracle happening dealing with science, right? And different mechanics of the laws of physics, and then say what created the laws of physics has barriers and can't allow certain things to happen. That was my whole point. And I don't even know if you just received or understood what just happened to you just now, but I just proved that if you hang around me long enough, you will be a Bible believer. But keep on coming to class, bro. I'm gonna take care of you.
Sir, no, not you, sir. Please let me
Hey, when you done,
interject.
Mudawa, I'm gonna go after you, Mudawa.
All right, sir. Please don't ever say that stuff again, because there is no miracles in science. Science is observable, testable, repeatable. That's what science is: observable, testable, repeatable. A miracle, by definition, is something that happens so anomalous we have to leave it up to the divine. That's what a miracle is. It's not the same. Don't ever equate the two to be the same again, sir. Please don't do it. Don't insult our intelligence like
Let me
that.
say
Yeah,
this.
so your understanding is limited.
Drop a bomb. Drop a bomb.
When he done.
Drop a bomb.
There ain't no bomb. Ain't nobody coming to help you.
Hey, brother,
Ain't nobody
hold
coming to
on.
help you,
Control
bro.
yourself, brother. Let somebody else speak.
Control.
Now, again, brother, if you come to class long.
Can I speak? I asked to speak after Mudawa without you just jumping
Go
in.
ahead, good brother.
Say something. All right. As someone who amateurly studies string theory, I think that was a horrible misrepresentation of what the double slit experiment actually proves. The only thing the double slit experiment proves is that everything exists as a wave function. That's it. That's the only thing the double slit experiment proves. It doesn't prove anything divine or miracle like.
To
Bomb.
be honest, man,
Yeah,
miracle
so
is
again,
really over exaggerated. The word miracle itself, in its simplicity, means something that's happening that is beyond our recognition or understanding within natural order. It's a miracle.
And it is ascribed to something divine in causation. Don't forget that part, bro. You cannot forget that part. A
and that's
miracle
the
by
whole
definition.
point. And
Right.
and and that's the whole point. When it comes to science, there are things that take place that they can't explain. Like they say, light is the fastest thing in the universe. However, light can escape a black hole that they say exists. So there are things that are unexplainable that they have to render to a higher power, which is the whole point of me speaking to the fact that he don't believe in Jonah and Jonah being in the well for 3 days and 3 nights.
It
He
wasn't
doesn't
no science.
understand.
Hey,
Hold
hey,
on, hold on, hold on. I don't understand why I'm getting interrupted. I mean, you know, but listen, this is all I'm saying. There, for an example, light is said to be the fastest thing in the universe. The fastest thing in the universe can't escape something else that's in the universe because it defies their laws of their laws of physics. They have to render their understanding to a higher divine being, like you stated, brother. So if Jonah is swallowed by a whale, and we know that and science teaches that light is the fastest thing. It can't escape a black hole. If they have to render that something they don't understand, they have to render that to
man,
a
come
higher
on, bro.
purpose.
Come on, man. You
Man,
Bro,
mute
you
your mic, bro, and just
brother,
enjoy
you
the
said
beat
the
down.
brother,
Just
brother,
enjoy
you
the
said
beat
the
down,
same
bro.
thing.
Just let me
Good,
finish.
good brother. You said
Just
Hey,
let.
hey,
good
hey,
brother.
brother,
Man, my
you gotta let
goodness.
him finish. Hold on, Mudawad. You gotta
All
let him
right.
finish, man.
come on, man.
One
You
mic,
gonna
bro.
get
Hold on,
you
hold
gonna
on. We're
get a
gonna have
chance
the
to speak,
forum, man.
bro.
Right here, man. We're gonna have the quorum self. Come on, man. We not them other dudes, bro. Let the brother finish.
You right. You right. You right. You right. I apologize.
So the only thing that I'm demonstrating through this exercise is that there are things that happen throughout the world and throughout the history of science. There are things that happen that aren't explained, that has to be rendered to a higher purpose. This is the reason why I asked you earlier, King Seth, if you believe in God or a God, do you believe in a higher power? This is the reason why I asked this question. Because if you believe in a higher power, whomever that higher power may be, does your higher power have limitations? Does your higher power yield itself to the laws of physics that govern mankind? Does your higher power do that?
Well, let me cut in for brother Chef real
I,
quick. Like, listen to
no,
what
ain't
I'm
no
saying.
saving and
Yes, he
rescuing
does.
nobody.
Yes. Yes, he
Brother.
Take
This
your
ain't
does.
say.
cape, take your cape and hang it back up.
I'm not saving
Hey, hey,
Well, let
anything,
that
Hannah,
brother
Yah,
answer the
Hannah, Yah,
question I
Hannah,
just
Yah,
asked him.
Hannah,
brother.
Yah. You gotta yield, bro. You just yielded, bro. Let the man
Right.
respond.
Thank you,
Well,
good
I
brother.
wasn't talking to
But
him.
but
I asked
I
a
just
question to somebody specifically, though.
but you actually put it out there in an open forum. So in an open forum,
No, I
anybody can respond.
specifically addressed
But good
King
brother,
Seth.
but good brother,
You,
All right,
bro,
but
you
hold on,
good
just
brother.
brother,
got
Hold on.
here.
I'm gonna
good
Hey,
talk
brother,
hey,
to him.
hey, hold on.
good brother. You gotta have some
Point of
decorum,
moderation,
brother.
real quick.
You
Point
got
of
Hey,
some
hey,
moderation.
hey,
Hear me
decorum.
out.
Hannah, Yah,
Everybody
Hannah,
stop.
Yah.
Everybody
It's
stop. Everybody
okay,
stop.
brother. Just relax. Just
Just
Everybody
relax,
relax,
man.
stop.
brother. This
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna
I
hurt
talk to
am
him
long,
real
relaxed.
brother.
quick.
This
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna
I'm
talk
just.
hurt
to him.
long, brother.
Hey,
Brother,
hold
this ain't
on.
gonna hurt
Hey,
long.
hear me out. So let me
This
get
ain't
this
gonna
straight. If
hurt
I
long,
ask
brother.
somebody specifically a question
This
that
ain't gonna hurt long,
somebody
though,
else can
brother.
answer,
This
Hold
ain't
on,
gonna hurt
hold on.
long,
I'm about to
brother.
solve it. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. King Self, do you want to answer that? Do you want
I
to answer that?
mean, yeah, bro. But he was so long winded. Then at the end of his long winded thing, we asked to hurry up. Then he want to ask me a question. That's not fair, bro.
What's not fair about that, King
He
Self?
did that long winded speech, and then after his long winded speech, he knew Madiwa was gonna be next, bro. So he trying to ask me a question. Now he trying to fight for me to answer the question because he don't want to hear Madiwa, bro. That's really what happened, bro.
Okay, so do y'all want time? Y'all want to be timed on y'all responses and
Brother,
answers?
I need 30
No, that's a
seconds and I'm
cowardly
out your
Nah,
way.
move.
man, it been flowing good,
I
bro. We
need
don't
30
need that.
seconds and I'm out y'all way, brother. I
King
need
King
30
Chef been
seconds.
talking the whole time, and during a debate, it's gonna be 10 to 15-minute rounds, and then question rounds. So he has to have the testicular fortitude and the endurance to endure what somebody is saying, and be prepared to pay attention and answer a question if one is
But this
asked.
ain't this
If you don't
this
want to
isn't a
answer a
debate.
question,
This is a
that's cool.
dialogue, brother.
If
So
Right
he
if
now,
if
this isn't a
I
debate. This is a
understand that, bro.
dialogue.
See how I'm being interrupted. This is why I'm being accused of being
But
long-winded, because I
you
keep
just went
being
long. You
interrupted.
just went
Go
long-winded
ahead,
though,
bro.
brother.
Go ahead,
Thank
bro.
you,
You got
brother.
ants in your
Brother,
pants. You
brother,
got ants in
brother,
your pants. Go ahead. Hurry up and be wrong.
brother,
Hurry up and be
brother.
wrong, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you practicing a little decorum as a man of God. I like to see that in you. But now, back to what I was saying. Everything you said previously, before while you were going on your rant about unexplainable things in science and there has to be attributed to a higher power, that, brother, literally is what they call a God of the gaps fallacy. I need you to look that up. I need you to put committed to memory. It's called a God of the gaps fallacy. Meaning what, Mudiwa? It means that whatever man cannot understand, he's trying to attribute it to God. And that is fundamentally flawed. That, I'm gonna say this again, that is fundamentally flawed because as man gets smarter, we start attributing less and less things to God. And our good brother Neil deGrasse Tyson has a quote where he says religion is an ever receding pocket where science fills in the gaps. I'm gonna say that again, brother. You have a God of the gaps fallacy, things that you don't understand, things that you think other people don't understand. You want to insert your God into that, and that is fundamentally flawed, good brother. Look up the God of the gaps fallacy, do some
Man,
homework, and
nobody ain't
please
looking at
thank me
that
later.
garbage. We heard Neil
Hey,
deGrasse Tyson speak.
let me respond to that real
Hold
quick.
on, hold
Because
on,
that
hold on.
was horrible. Hey, that was
Hold
horrible.
Vaughn,
Hey, King Seth, you didn't want to answer my question, bro. You
You want me to
yielded. You
answer?
allowed the brother. Hey, bro, you allowed the grown man.
I answer.
Hanny, hold on a second. Hold on. Go ahead, Joshua.
Wait, what you say?
Now I
What
said, go
happened?
ahead. Was you trying to interject?
No, I was trying to get order in the court, man. These brothers going wild. I was about to tell everybody, hey, calm down, and then it's reset. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to start dropping people down just to let people speak. Come on, y'all. Y'all got this. Go ahead.
Man, I
Yeah.
answer.
So
Ask the question again, bro. And
yeah. So
please,
yeah.
when you
Yeah. Hold on, King
keep
Seth. You
on,
had your bro. I'm responding to the brother. You yielded. You didn't want to answer the
I think
question. You
you,
didn't
bro.
know how
I
to
think
answer the question. You
that's
yielded to the other brother so he can save you. So now I'm finna address
how
him,
you
bro. So after I respond to him, you can
how you
respond to me again if you have the testicular fortitude. So uh,
how you
like, come on.
man,
I
this
mean, the
cat.
brother, hey, come on, y'all. Yirmiyah Jashu, the brother didn't want to answer my question, but
Man,
after a grown man saved his life,
man,
now he got energy to fight.
I think you were scared of the man jumping on. That's why you asked me the question. Because you was already
Bro,
scared.
I wasn't talking to him though. He just got on the chat, bro. Me and you had a conversation earlier, and I've been on your grass all day.
You ain't been
All
on
right,
nothing,
bro,
man.
go ahead, bro.
Man,
Go
stop
ahead. I done whooped plenty niggas at the same time, so go ahead.
that. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, bro.
hey,
Ask the
but
question,
I do like the fight in you though, young grasshopper. I like that. That's nice. I like you trying your best. I like that though.
man. His best ain't gonna cut it with me.
This man quoted
Best
Neil
ain't gonna cut it
deGrasse
with me, bro.
Tyson,
Real talk.
number one sellout in America.
His best ain't gonna cut it with me, man.
uh
Wait,
man, the
wait,
man
wait.
said it best.
Who was
He said
calling Neil deGrasse Tyson a sellout?
Hey,
Who
Man, that
said Neil
man
hey,
is
deGrasse
straight
so
Tyson a
sellout.
hey,
sellout?
so am I able to respond to what the brother in the orange said?
It's too easy, man. It's too easy, Joshua. Prepare to give me my belt, Joshua. I'm coming whoop your ass. Real talk.
I mean, this man
yeah.
saying it's too easy, but he didn't want to answer my question though. So do I get a chance to address the brother who just spoke?
Stop
All right,
playing.
so Hananiah, address the brother, man. Address him.
All right, appreciate it. I'm just trying to keep things in order. I don't want people to be in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. What happened? I'm on somebody's grass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was a lawnmower. All right. But so the brother mentioned this God gap fallacy, saying that there are things that people don't understand, and he said that I'm placing God there, right? However, he can explain how. So this is the whole thing, right?
Uh-oh.
Me and the brother King Self had a conversation earlier, and I asked him specific questions, and he gave specific answers. The statement that I was making was in regards to the conversation that we previously had. So when the brother got his cape out the cleaners and flew across town to save his partner, this is what's happening. He's telling me that, oh, because can't nobody explain these things happening, there's always logic into man's understanding. As if mankind understand everything that takes place. As if mankind created Earth. As if mankind created subatomic elements that form the Earth we live on. As if man put the sun in the sky. How do they explain the so-called solar system? How do they so-called explain the sun and the moon being in the sky at the right place to give us everything we need for life? What happened? They give it to a Big Bang theory, something that has not been proven. So if it hasn't been proven by man and it's still a theory, somebody in a right mind has to put things in the right order. But it's little itty bitty tiny men like you, Mr. Orange Man, that want to take glory away from God. And that's why people like me exist. That's why people like exist. To stop little tiny men like you out. Put your mouth on the curb. You're done. I yield, bro.
All right, now, excuse me, Jeremiah.
Yo, he sounds upset.
Jeremiah, Joshua, Jeremiah, either one of your brothers there.
What's up, brother? What's up?
Hey, please sign me up for the debate and let me have that brother first.
You in?
Yeah, I'm in, bro. This is ridiculous.
Man, talk heavy, bro.
This is ridiculous. This is
ridiculous, bro. This is motherfucking ridiculous, bro. This is completely out of line. I sit up here in no uncertain terms told that man what a God of the Gap's fallacy was, and guess what he turned around and committed? A God of the Gap fallacy. This shit is out of line, brothers. This is completely out of line, man. We got children out here to raise. We got young black boys and girls that are listening to us. We got young black boys and girls that are listening to us, black men. We have to be factual in every walk of life, brothers. We can't be walking around here with some antiquated goat herding mentality in 2023. What the hell is wrong with y'all? What the hell is wrong with y'all? You sit up here trying to explain the story of Jonah, some shit written by some people that didn't know the Western Hemisphere existed. Stop playing with me, man. Fucking playing with me, man. This is ridiculous, black man. This shit is out of line. You sign me up. Give me the goddamn belt right now. This shit is fucking ridiculous. And I land the fucking airship.
Hold on, man.
No, hold on, stop. Mugabe, are you finished? Because you just went in, bro.
That nigga ain't doing nothing, bro. But cry about his fairy tales. Oh, you don't believe in the grassy tyson?
Look at it.
Man.
This shit is crazy.
This nigga King is Neil deGrasse Tyson.
You gotta beat him. Hold on, real quick.
Bill not a science guy, and Neil deGrasse Tyson, this nigga mentor.
This shit is out of motherfucking line. I sit up here and told a man what a God of the Gap fallacy was. He just turned right back around and gave me a God of the Gap fallacy. This is fucking ludicrous. Egregious ignorance from black men. Supposed to be the original man. Egregious.
All right, hold on a second, family. Hold on a second.
Hold on. Let me question this nigga.
One second. Hey, Madiwa.
Yes, sir.
You have to get your ass in this tournament, man. You over here talking too damn much not to be in the tournament, bro.
I just said I'm in. And I want that brother that was bumping his gums. I want him first. I want him
Send me that
first.
right.
Get him out the way.
Send me
He
that
don't
in
need to be
writing.
talking much. He don't need to be talking much to people. So I'm gonna get him out the way first.
Somebody put somebody in the trunk. Boy, stop it. Boy, I've been
Boy, if
beating
you
your
don't
Boy,
ass
you
knock
since
it
still in
off,
your
I was
bags, boy. You
get
been
on
getting
the line.
destroyed all day. Boy,
Hey,
you
Seth,
believe you gonna live
Seth,
in the fishes?
Man,
That when you
Mugabe
come back
saved you,
alive.
brother. I'm not gonna hold on,
Hey, hold on. Let me solidify this real
I
quick.
was
Let
getting
me
jumped.
solidify
I
this.
was getting jumped.
Mugabe
Nigga, I was
saved
like
you,
Warren
bro.
G. My nigga,
Seth,
I
you
was like
usually got
Warren
more
G, bro.
fire in it. Hold on,
Man,
real quick.
my nigga, I
Seth,
was like Warren G getting jacked in the dice
Seth,
game in the song, and
Seth.
then Nate
Seth,
Dogg
Seth,
pulled
you been
up,
getting
man.
packed
You
up
know
all
I ain't
day,
gonna
man.
lie to
Watch
you.
your
Hold on,
filthy
Iz.
mouth.
Hold on, Iz. Seth, you know I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. You wasn't Seth tonight, man. That's why I'm
Man,
keeping it
you
like
You
tripping.
that.
been
That's what,
getting
man. You
packed
trying
up.
to amp these Hebrews up, man. I was on their neck. I had them on the ropes, shaking,
You was asking
tumbling. What
questions.
you mean?
How
Man,
you?
Mugabe
they got
came
me
in here.
mad, man. Stop
Hold
playing,
on, Mugabe came in here and he was more Seth than you was, brother. He
man.
was more of the
You
self
tripping, man. I
than
was
you
on
was,
this
man.
shit, man.
Yo,
Man, you
he
tripping,
really
man.
believes this.
Hey, I got a question for the dudes that don't believe in God. I got a question, and it's biblical. It's
Man,
something
you
to do
got
with the
yes, sir.
Bible.
Yes, sir. Go
Hey,
right
hey,
ahead.
So,
hold on. Hey, hold on 1 second. Let me say this real quick, family. Akmalak, is you still on?
yeah, I'm here. Yeah. Hello?
Akmalak, are you still there?
Yeah.
Hey, you send me a message on Facebook so I can send that to you, bro. I'll send you a message in the private chat.
All right. Can you hear me?
You know what? You know where I'm at. We already friends on Facebook, right?
Hello? Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Joshua, whoever was speaking.
Hey, can y'all hear me though?
You real low, man. I'm gonna tell you, two people mics is low. Seth, your mic is low, and Akmalak's mic is low.
Yeah.
I'll turn
Well,
my
we hear you, go to good
Hey,
brother.
I'll
y'all can
turn
hear
my
me now?
Yes, sir. Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know how to
Y'all
turn
sure
mine.
I'll hit you up.
Can you hear me now?
And yeah,
Yeah.
for y'all that don't believe in the word. So how do y'all explain when in the book of Job 38:16, it talks about the springs of the seas? And the seas we wasn't able to see that the seas had springs until like 1970.
Say again, brother. You lost me for a minute. Are you talking about? Repeat that again, because you lost me on that one.
How do you explain how in the book of Job it's recorded that there is springs in the sea when we wasn't able to see that there were springs in the sea until 1970?
Brother, the Dead Sea been having springs since before the biblical narrative. What are you talking about? That's one of the draws of the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea has been known for having springs gushing up out of it. That's not some prophetic stuff that happened in the
And
Bible.
that's one of the main reasons why Israel is not in Africa, the Dead Sea, man. That's another reason why it's not in Africa.
No,
Right.
hold on. Okay, man, we go. Who want to take that? Who want to take that debate? Why y'all saying it's not? To prove it. Prove it ain't. I'm gonna prove it is.
Now, that's another easy. That's another layup for anybody, bro.
Well,
Man,
then take the debate then.
Okay, you got it then, bro. You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
You want the debate. You can have it.
No,
You
You
only
can
can
have
bro,
pick
that.
your first
it's over
debate,
for
Mr.
you.
White. You only can pick your first one.
Oh damn. Well,
Hey,
Okay.
I need y'all to send me in writing somebody that you want in the first round.
Okay.
If you don't send it to
Whichever
me
one.
in writing, we ain't gonna know.
I don't know these guys' names, and that ain't no shot at nobody. No disrespect. I don't know these guys like that.
All right,
This guy that just got.
let me take the comments off here so you get their names.
Let me see. Who was that guy that just said he thinks that Israel is in Africa?
Akmalak.
Akwalak. How you doing, brother
Malak.
Akwalak?
Malak. Malak.
Akmalak. Good to meet you, brother Akmalak. My name's
Good to meet you,
Mudiwa
man.
Mugabe.
Yo, who the
Yeah.
Akmalak.
one?
Which
Who the one that
Mabugabi.
said Jonah in the whale? Who the one that said Jonah in the big fish was real and it happened?
yeah.
Yeah, who
According
said
Oh,
to
that?
the
and then
Bible,
to answer
according
your
to the Bible, it's
questions,
true.
yeah, and then to answer your questions, you asked, can God defy nature,
No, I ain't asked
physics,
that. No, I
physics,
ain't asked that.
physics?
No, I ain't
You
asked
said,
I
that.
can
didn't
God
say that.
deny?
I didn't
I
say
ain't
that.
asked that.
I didn't
No,
say
one of
that
these
not one
brothers
time.
just asked, "Can God defy physics?" Who
I
asked
don't.
that?
I
Hey,
don't
hey,
No,
believe
I
that.
didn't
Jeremiah,
hear that ask.
Me
Jeremiah,
neither.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
let
What?
Ivory up, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't say that now? I think it was
No,
you, Seth.
Nah, it wasn't me. I ain't say nothing like that, brother. I don't believe in no God. So what I would say God can do, I let no God can't do that.
Somebody asked the question, "Can he?"
No, because there's no God to do it to base it on. No, there's no God. You know what I'm saying? To
You
weigh that.
can't prove there's not.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. How can
Yes,
you?
I can.
Hey, Seth, prove that.
Prove that.
Yeah, prove that it's not a God. Go ahead.
All right. Let me see. Let me get. Okay. Let me prove that. When George Stanley Jr. got when he got illegally charged for raping two white women, and he was hugging the Bible and praying the whole time for God to come down and save him. They took the book out his hand, made him sit on the book, then electrocuted him and killed him. And now they
What
just
does
now
that prove?
oh, that proved that
That
God
proves
ain't
that Jesus is not for Israelites.
No, no,
that
no, 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 no,
nigga,
no,
that
no.
proves that there is no
That just
God.
proves
Because why
that
didn't
we're in
he
a
help?
wicked system that
The
has
God
nothing
of
to do
Israel
with
doesn't
God.
save the Israelites in that kind of a situation for that kind of a reason.
That's a
You
He
14
was
see,
year old
praying for
son.
Jesus.
That's a
hold on.
14
You
year
see
old.
why? You see why we do one mic at a time? Nobody know what the hell going on right now. Audience don't know. So one response at a time, brothers. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I thought, yeah, I asked a question.
He asked me to prove it, and I gave him, and I proved it.
Now
And
what
God didn't
proof?
save George Stanley
I
Jr.
don't see how that comes to the conclusion no God exists. It could be
Why he
just
didn't
very.
save
Yeah,
him?
I don't think
Why
that
didn't he
What
save
validates
him?
either.
obligates God to save him?
Oh wow, damn, you're right. That's already right there. Even if I did believe in a God, I wouldn't want to serve him.
Well, God ain't never asked you to like him.
Well, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's your belief.
Hey
I
man,
can't.
Israel's always been known to be hard-headed,
I'm not.
hard-hearted. I
I'm not.
mean,
I'm not Israel. I'm West African. That's why.
What country from West Africa?
Negro
What
land,
country in
right?
West
Negro
Africa?
land, right?
Nah, nigga, I ain't from no nigga land, nigga. I'm from Mali,
What
nigga.
country in West
Ghana,
Africa you from?
Ghana.
Is that a hardcore guess or
Hey,
that's an
which
absolute? Just
Gunner?
trying to get
Which
more
which
clarity.
Gunner King self?
Big
Mali
Miley,
Gunner.
man. Big Miley, man. You know what I'm talking
Mali.
about?
Okay, so he's saying
That's
he's from
Negro land.
Ghana. He's saying
Man,
no. He's
It
saying he's from
is.
Ghana. Listen to what he's saying.
And
He's saying
that part of Ghana was flooded by Sephardic Jews, Sephardic
Okay.
Hebrews that got
Come on
kicked
now.
out of Spain and Portugal.
he got to
Huh?
prove that. Let's debate that.
We can do that, brother,
It's a bet.
because there's historical documents that say
Okay,
that
I
these
got
Yeah,
you.
he
people were
finna be
Jews.
helping.
There's
I got
historical
you.
documents that say that these people say that they were of the bloodline of David.
I got
There's
David,
you.
that's right.
historical
I
documents
got you, bro.
that
Did you
comes
want
way
to
before
debate it?
that comes way before
Did,
1747 and
bro,
the slave trade, man, homie.
didn't you say you want to debate it? Did you say you want to debate it? That's all I'm talking, nigga. I ain't talking shit following spit.
Uh-oh.
Let's get down to
Well, that's
business.
all right.
Let's set the brackets up
Put
right
some
now.
information. Give us some
Let's
information there,
let's
brother. Don't
all
talk
these
about all your feelings. Don't talk
now,
about
right
all your
now.
feelings. Give us
I'm
some
trying to get
information.
it off.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to get
Give
it
us
off.
some information there.
Man, set the brackets up.
Hey, where the
Give us some
information at?
Man,
information.
set the brackets up.
Where the
Talk
information
about
at?
talk about West Ghana, brother.
It's a
Talk about
debate.
Ghana, brother. Come on, give us some information.
It's a
You're not
debate.
telling us nothing.
Bro,
Uh-oh.
you ain't been telling me that all
All
day.
right, well, I'm done talking to you. That's all right. It's good talking to you, King Seth, man. Peace be with you, brother.
These brothers, you know what I'm saying? Bag
hey,
back, kick
Hey,
the
hey,
King
can.
hey,
Seth.
Jeffrey, don't
hey,
kill
real
him
Hey,
quick,
now.
y'all. Hold on, real quick, real quick.
Noodle got packed
Ain't
up by
nobody gonna
Henny
show
Yard.
their hands right now. Y'all know ain't nobody showing their hands. Come
Yeah.
on now,
I ain't
stop
scared to
it.
show my hand.
He ain't been telling me
Hey,
that
hey,
all
hey,
day.
who was that? Who was that brother that just said the
That was
boy
me. That
Stinny
was
that
me.
got it executed? Who was
That
that
boy.
said the
That
boy
was me. That
exec?
was me that said that.
That was who was me?
Is
King.
Is so it's your assertion that God didn't save the boy. God is still real, but God didn't save the boy because he believed in Jesus, right? Or something to that
No,
effect.
that was my that was
nah.
that
See,
was
see the thing.
that was the modern day prophet. That was the modern
Who?
day prophet. That was my assertion.
Okay, that was
Oh,
your
that was
assertion.
him. Go ahead.
Okay, now
Yes,
I just
sir.
need I just need you to know this, family. And when we had these conversations, you got to be real careful because what you did when you made that assertion, that was a classic ad hoc fallacy. You were basically saying that something that I believe this thing, and so you're saying that this didn't happen because this other thing outside of that. And then if we go approach that and say, well, why didn't this thing happen? Then you're going to say, because of this thing outside of that. That's called an ad hoc fallacy, brother. That don't fly. That might fly by some people. Some people might let you get away with that. This is why I say you got to be real careful with some of the things you say. You can't say that young black man got killed because he didn't believe the right way. That's
Okay.
disrespectful to that man's life, brother. That's disrespect to his
Okay.
family. That's disrespect to all black people. And I land the plane.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's just a simple understanding of my own. All right. Just like that was a simple understanding of your own. It's a simple understanding of my own that if these individuals that we're talking about, the Negroes, all right, are the children of Israel, regardless of how you want to weigh that topic, all right, then it is my understanding that the Most High of the Israelites doesn't save Israel when they're not keeping all his laws. And so in this situation, if he's not acquitted by the God of Israel in that mindset, thinking from that mindset, because that's where I think from, if he's not acquitted from the God of Israel, there's no reason for that God to save him.
Oh, so now we're not only we're having an ad hoc fallacy, you also want to throw in a true Scotsman fallacy, basically saying that he ain't being an Israelite, right? This is how you supposed to Israelite. If you ain't Israelite like this, you ain't under the protection of the Most High. That good brother is a true Scotsman fallacy. See, all of these arguments are laden with fallacies, brother. All of these arguments are laden. Listen to me, brother. All of these arguments are laden with fallacies. But if you go into a debate with this type of mentality and this type of approach, you will be spanked by a brother like Seth and a brother like myself. You can't do that in a real debate.
Okay, I will accept the challenge. Simple as fact, because we're going upon not only information that are documentary or factual, but we're also going upon information that is what did the brother Yashub call it? The
He on the ropes.
Okay,
I
no,
know.
I'm not on the ropes at all. The information
I know, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I apologize.
Information that is not absolutely 100% that can be drudged up through factual evidence. I can't remember the word that Yashub used, but this is what I'm talking about.
Empirical.
Imperial. Okay, so if the judgment of the challenge will be on facts and presentation, I don't have anything to worry about from you or Seth.
Okay, I hear you.
All right.
I hear.
I don't have any. See, the thing is, you can give us all your John Hopkins terminologies all you want to, but the thing is that it's going to have to provide substance. All right, and even from my standpoint, I can give me a second. Even from my standpoint, I can provide substance. So I'm not really worried about all your John Hopkins terminologies.
You know what?
Seriously.
As a matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sponsor a good friend of mine to also be in the debate because I don't really think I should be here. I'm gonna sponsor a good friend of mine that's from my squad. He goes by the name of Prodigy Voorhees. I'm gonna let him get in here and kick some of that biblical scripture to y'all, so you can have fun talking about the scripture. My brother is also a non-believer, but he's well versed in the biblical narrative. So yeah, I'm go sponsor him, and I'm also go sponsor King Seth in the goddamn debate. I'm gonna fall back because I don't really think that it'd be fair for me to be involved in this.
Yeah, nigga moonwalk.
Yeah, that's what I call it too. That's what I call it. He moonwalking. Yeah, do your Michael Jackson, brother. But see, the thing is, because it seems real interesting. You had all these responses for everybody else, though, brother. You had all these responses for everybody else, all right? And so then I've been quiet this whole time. I've been quiet this whole time. I come in and I say one little thing that mentions all your John Hopkins terminologies, and you back out. And you back out.
But it's not really.
And you back out. So that just lets me know you found your challenge and you don't want to go against it. You found your challenge. You don't want to go against it. You'd rather just sponsor somebody else to see how they act in the ring with it. And I understand that. That's very smart. That's very smart. That's a wise approach. So that way you can see how I box, and that way you can really decide if you want to get in the ring with me or not.
Real quick. Hey, Jeremiah, let Hananiah back up. He say he in the back.
Oh man, don't do that,
Look,
bro.
look, look,
That's
moving
not
like he
Shalom,
even.
got
Battle
shook.
Axe. What's going on?
All
Moving
right,
like
I
he
got.
got shook up in this joint that
Hey, real
fast.
quick,
Move, I ain't never think
family. I
I
want to
see
holler
you.
at Battle Axe real quick, man. Hold on one
Shalom.
second. Yo, Battle Axe, what's going on?
Battle Axe. That's a cold name for a nigga right there. Battle Axe.
Hey, Jeremiah, let Hananiah say he in the back, man.
All right, I'm bringing him up now. Uh, Battle Axe, what's going on, man? You trying to get in this tournament, man? What's good?
What's going on, man? This is the day I heard about it. What's going on? Start off.
Hey, I'm trying to Josh. You want to explain it to him?
Explain the tournament to him.
What's going on?
You breaking up?
Today is my first day. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Today, I got notified by Akala. So now I'm here to try to see exactly the details.
The details of the debate. So basically, this is a 16-man tournament, right? The last man standing, the person that makes it all the way to the end, the finals, wins $500.
Oh, okay.
All right. There's a $20 admin fee, a $20 fee to join the tournament.
Okay.
All right. And we have rules here. You can't just do anything you want to do, right? We do a 3-round structure with a question answering or a Jeremiah, what's the alternative? The rapid fire session. All right. So are you willing to join? Because you're gonna have to beat a bunch of brothers to get to that top spot to win that money.
Yeah.
All right.
16 people is not a lot of people to debate. I mean, you debate every day.
Oh, he talking heavy, man. So you confident you're gonna beat everybody on the panel?
Well, I debate every day.
Oh man, you saying these brothers they lacking?
I'll sit right here for a minute.
I'm just I am a proficient debater. I do it every day.
Oh man.
And I can just hear from the conversations that nobody beat me yet so far.
Oh shit!
Oh man. He talking cash money, Jeremiah.
Hey man, he on it like he baby and Wayne.
I like that confidence though. That shit is cute. That shit is cute.
Hey, man, you want to tell people what school of thought you coming from?
I'm an Israelite follower of Christ. We take the Bible literal, but there is a manifold aspect to it, which we able to align with current and historical events to prove the validity of the Bible and prophecies.
You got any topics that you want to address?
Yeah, we're gonna make him prove all that. We're gonna make him prove all that. Real talk.
I'm more of respondent. When someone says something, that's when I get geared up. But right off the bat, I don't have nothing to say.
Well, let me ask you something. Do you believe that the children of Israel are supposed to be vegetarian or vegan?
Vegan?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to? Oh.
He's asking, do you believe that the Bible instructs people to be vegetarian?
No, I don't believe that the Bible people to be vegetarians. It tells you that herbs is for sick people. So it does having a vegetarian diet is necessary at a specific time of your life, like when you becoming weak or with an ailment. But to live as a vegetarian, that is, you wouldn't even be able to do all of the feast days without, being.
Okay. I'm about to shake it up.
Can you hear me now better?
Yeah, you louder now.
Lord, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm about to shake it up. Is the Bible dealing with white people? I'm gonna mute my mic.
Yep. Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, absolutely.
Yes.
As
Yeah,
in what?
yep.
As in what sense is it?
Are
Is the
there white
message
people? Huh?
being conveyed to them, or
Are
is
there
this?
white people amongst the
Hey,
Israelites?
hey, Joshua, I see you got a personal agenda with your questions, man.
Yeah,
What's wrong
man,
with
I
you, man?
do. I'm shaking it up. You trying to play it safe? I'm trying to shake it up.
Right.
Hey, listen. Hold on, real quick. When I say that, are the Israelites? Does that include white people? Can white people worship Yahweh? Are the Middle Eastern people? Does that
Yes.
include white
Yeah,
people?
yes, yes.
Yes.
All of them can
All-
be.
Well,
Yes.
Anybody can be a Jew.
well,
Anybody
Yes.
see,
can be a Jew.
well, no. Wait, check it out. Check it out. See, I'm on my 523. You know, when I'm talking about that 523, I'm talking about the book of John 523.
Oh,
You can't honor the Father without honoring the Son. There's no way that these people can just shoot straight up to God. It doesn't work that way. You can't just worship God as a white person. You have to fall under the Israelites because lo and behold, they do owe us that from the centuries of slavery.
well, it seemed like he listening to them more than he listening to y'all right now at the
Yeah,
moment.
because apparently the white boys got to tap in straight line to God, and
Straight like
you niggas is out here struggling. White boy got it good. White Jew got it good. You niggas
But
is barely having rent money in some cases, and the
that's
white
that
Jew is
that but
balling
that
out
is
of control.
but
out of
So
that is
control.
what's
only
going on?
They
that's
even
because
control
that's
your music. They control your
Right.
music.
right, but
The white Jew can get on there and tell you to shut the fuck up, nigga, or we gonna cut your money off, and you can't do nothing about it. Like
right.
I don't understand this. How
Hey,
you got a direct line to God, but
Jeremiah,
the white Jew getting off.
Okay.
yeah, real quick. Jeremiah, let modern day prophet back in here. He in the back.
Okay. Well, let me. This might help you out in having an
So he
understanding of
ain't rocking with y'all. He rocking with old Chad
the
With
and
old the
Connor.
reason why
Ashkenazis
the
in there,
so-called
the
white man.
small
Yeah,
hats.
Reason
The
why the
with
small
so-called
hats is
the
balling.
Schumachers.
white
The
Jew,
Schumachers.
they got that set up because God has that set up for. If you go into the book of Romans chapter 13, God tells us that these people they are set up for our punishment, but if we do well, they set up for our welfare.
Well, I mean, well,
That
damn, bro, y'all been in 5 captivities and slavery. When he gonna let up, bro? Like, I
we
mean, y'all
we
ain't done nothing good and all
Yeah,
this nothing.
damn.
we've
Your
been having
God
five
don't.
captivities,
Your
but we
God
had
just
nine
was
kings.
wailing on you, huh?
Kill,
Can't even get good.
That
He
goes back to
wailing on you
living as
again.
an
kill.
Israelite correctly, as I was
It's
mentioning earlier.
bro. It seems to me your God don't like you, bro.
Well,
That's the
Man.
conclusion I
nah,
draw. He don't
nah,
like y'all,
that
bro.
taking that
He don't like
situation.
us right now, and that's the fact.
Well, you that you are mistakenly meaning. You just listen, if you take that situation and
Man,
look at
stop
it,
the cap. Like, why you not, bro? Stop the cap.
Hey,
Y'all
y'all
Bro,
begging
bullies,
to be
man.
bro,
y'all
Y'all
begging to
some
be
damn
cursed.
bullies.
Y'all begging to be cursed. What the fuck is going on? I'm cursed. No,
Hello,
I'm
hello.
cursed. I'm cursed. No, I'm cursed.
it's like,
Come
nigga, y'all
on,
going,
black people.
And
say
Come on.
as long as the Israelites keep worshiping the way that they
y'all going
are
ass
currently
backwards, right?
in
Y'all going
ignorance and
ass backwards.
misunderstanding, they still won't have the ear
Oh,
of their God to hear them.
yes, sir. I understand that. That's not even. This not even fair, bro. This not even fair, man.
can y'all
Like,
hear me?
yeah, we hear you, good
Uh,
brother.
Hey, hey,
Well, check it
Battle
out, man.
Axe.
It's the end
Battle axe.
when you look. Yeah, it's battle axe.
Battle Axe. Was Paul a Hebrew Israelite?
Yeah,
Oh
Okay.
man. God damn.
We got some brothers here don't believe that,
he
Was
said
Paul
right?
was Paul a real dude?
That's
yeah, these
funny.
are all
Ain't nobody hearing me. Uh,
hey, who wanted to speak on that? Did you hear what King Self said? He said, "Is Paul a real person?"
yeah.
Yeah,
Paul,
he's real. He's
the
talking.
Bible is real.
Fullest question.
Listen, the Bible is real, whether you like it or not. It is.
Hold on. Is somebody down that Paul actually existed?
What is so funny?
Oh shit.
He
Oh,
self-said.
this shit is
Historically,
crazy.
there's only about two people out of the entire New
Oh.
Testament that can be validated as living individuals.
So
Paul is
what?
not
So
one of
hey,
them.
listen, check it out. There's more
Oh
evidence. Listen, check this out though.
Man,
There's
hell.
stop the
more
cap,
evidence to
man.
support that those people in the Bible has more evidence of their existence than Caesar,
Stop
than
the
What
some
cap,
the
people.
man.
Are you
Stop it. Go
crazy,
in.
man?
Stop
Are
it,
you
man.
nuts?
If
Hey,
you
Bruh,
bro,
look,
go in.
the information
bruh.
used was compiled throughout an 800-year span, with only
Oh my.
fragments mentioning Caesar here and there to compile a conclusion that he actually existed. What the
Bro,
fuck are you talking about?
we got whole writings on Julius Caesar from Julius Caesar during the time of Julius
No, they
Caesar.
don't.
What the
But
hell are you talking about, man?
We've got whole writings on the destruction of the Jews by a Roman emperor, Caesar.
there's more
Name
writings than Julius
Vespasian and Nero.
Yeah,
down.
y'all didn't
Oh
hear what he
man.
said
Not
though.
Nero, but
Y'all didn't catch
Titus,
what he said.
one of the individuals who has a book in your New Testament,
Hold on, I'm gonna help y'all
the
out.
conqueror of Israel.
Yeah, did y'all catch
That's
what
what
he said
I'm
though?
What do you
saying.
say, bro?
He said
Titus, first off,
they had
Titus
to
don't have a
compile.
book in the Bible. Hold on, this dude says some crazy shit. Titus don't have no fucking book in the Bible. Paul wrote
You
a
don't.
letter.
Hold on. Everybody hold up a
Oh, excuse my
second.
language.
Uh, yeah, you got to keep
Excuse
it
my
clean, man. Hey, Joshua, what time does Craig's show start?
Oh damn. Yeah, we
I
already
think
late.
he said something like 4:30,
Hey,
something like that.
Craig, give me a minute, man. Give me a minute.
Paul was writing a letter to a person named Titus.
What I was about to say was he was making an argument from the compilation of the text of the extant manuscripts. He said it took 800 years, 800-year gap, if I'm understanding you correctly, to piece together the Caesar narrative.
Yeah, but did you
It
hear his rebuttal? We
was-
have what's called the complete works of Julius Caesar.
what
These
I'm
are his
saying
own
is
damn writings.
they used a
Big facts.
a body of evidence that that has a time frame of each artifact of evidence. It spans from it has an 800-year gap from the first piece of evidence to the last piece of evidence. It was from 800 years, and it's not like a full body of evidence as the Bible. It's fragmented.
No, they have the literal memoirs of
It doesn't
Julius
matter what
Caesar.
they
Caesar,
have.
But
bro.
wait a minute, wait a
Written
minute.
by
Let,
him.
let me speak, brother.
Written
Hold up.
by
Wait,
Julius
hey,
Caesar,
everybody. Hey,
bro.
Listen, I don't think you see.
wait a minute,
You don't
bruh.
understand what I'm trying to
Hey,
say.
hold up. Hey, can someone stop him, bro? Because he gets to speak. No one interrupts
Hey,
him. Everyone else
one mic, y'all. Go
is
ahead.
going crazy. Golly, he just sit here talking about that the whole history of Julius Caesar is based off fragments and stuff when we literally have his memoirs.
Okay,
Like,
nice.
how insane is this?
The evidence.
We
What I'm
have
saying.
the man's diary. You know what I'm saying? We have his journal. But this man is talking about this is a compilation of works over 800 years. It's his journal. His
No,
literal
Okay.
writings is his own penmanship.
I got you,
So
Stop
okay.
James.
it, bro.
Say something real quick to that. So you wait a minute.
And that's a
What's going on?
Hebrew.
Hey, hold
that's
on.
why
Hey,
I fuck with my
let's
Hebrews
be
to be
mature.
why I see
Let's be mature about this. You don't have to do all the cynicism. Like all that cynicism is unnecessary. Now let's exchange the information. We're not here to clown. All right.
Hey,
Um, that
Some of that.
that memoir. Listen, just let's say like this. I'll accept what you're saying because you're not getting what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get what you're saying. I'm gonna reduce my responses and my level of response to you, and I'm gonna play your game. That one piece of evidence, that memoirs that you're trying to say is just like that coup d'etat that proves that he existed, is a piece of evidence that is only can be equivalent or insufficient to what we see in the letters of Paul. Those are still letters from a guy also. And so for if you're going to use that much evidence as a credibility to substantiate that this person existed, then you will have to, with your logic, automatically accept that Paul's writings are real too.
I
yeah,
wouldn't
we
say
about to
that
have to get out of
because
here.
Man,
hold on.
listen,
Let me hold
you
up,
can't
brothers.
do
Look,
this.
let
Don't
me
nip.
respond. Am I allowed to respond, or you gonna
Please
have
don't.
a hissy fit every time I say something?
I'll have a
Okay.
history.
The reason I say that that's not the same, even though I never argue against the existence of Paul personally, is because not only do we have like His memoirs are writing about him. We have like Cleopatra's memoirs talking about him. We have other people's contemporary writings about this man. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
That is what
not
I'm
like
talking about. Those pieces of evidences they span from an 800-year timeline. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you.
Cleopatra had sex with the man, had his son. What are you
That's what
talking about?
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, like,
Caesarion is his
yes,
son by Cleopatra.
there is mentionings of Caesar throughout a 800-year time frame. They
Okay,
take that.
but
They
I
take
didn't
But do
use
you
the
that.
800
understand,
year
brother?
time
They
frame.
take those
I
pieces of
Hey, hey,
evidences
everybody,
and
hold on. Everybody, hold on.
they put it
Everybody,
into
hold on a second.
they put
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. We got another show that's getting ready to happen, man. We got to close this thing down. Battle Axe and Aqualock. Send me a message on Facebook,
Man,
man.
you gotta send
I
me the link
appreciate
in the
all
chat.
of you brothers.
Yeah, Mike, can I say one thing before we get out of here, bro?
Nah,
Yeah,
send
let me just finish
send it
saying
to
this,
my
Joshua.
messenger.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I appreciate everybody showing up, man. I appreciate you, brother Zeal. I'm excited about the tournament, man, and looking forward to you brothers showing up and doing your thing, man. I give honor to you brothers. You brothers are way different than what we get on Clubhouse and other social media sites because you have the testicular fortitude to get in the ring, win, lose, or draw, man. So honor to all you brothers, man. We cut from the same cloth, man. That's what we do here, man, at the stores, man. Go ahead, Joshua.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Mama Muruwa and Seth, y'all got packed up tonight. Go ahead, Yashu.
Man, cap, bro. Come on, man. You don't believe that yourself, bro. Come on.
Bro, don't do that,
Hey,
good
Henny,
brother,
y'all speed
please.
up on that pothole.
Bro,
Man,
don't
come on.
do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Imagine
Hey,
it.
hey, man, hey,
Imagine
you
if
ain't
you
got to
took this
keep on. You ain't got to keep on moonwalking. Let Yashu go say
good
what he got to say.
Man, come
good
on,
brother. If
man.
you took this mauling in a dialogue, if you took this type of mauling right here, imagine the type
Bro,
of mauling
you
you would
got
get in the
packed up,
ring
man. That
today,
man
bro.
made you go ahead and do the moonwalk, bro. It's all
Man,
good,
come
brother.
on.
Go ahead, Yashu.
That's what
Bro,
you
stop
know
the
what?
cap,
That's what all y'all say. That's what all the Hebrew Israelites say, bro. They won.
bro.
Wait,
Cause
hey,
they
and the brother that
he
Hard
said,
for you
hey,
to
didn't the,
talk.
he
Hey,
said Luke
Seth, it's hard for you to
22,
talk with all that duct tape
35.
on your mouth.
Come on, man. Stop the cap, man.
hey,
You ain't
Hey,
say that.
Seth,
Good brother.
don't trip, Seth, because I'm
Hold
gonna get
on.
the Hebrews to moonwalk too.
we ain't gonna never close. We
Hold
ain't gonna never
on,
close
family.
this.
Not
Go ahead,
yet.
Not
Not
Joshua,
yet.
yet.
man. Go ahead,
Nah,
Joshua.
we good, bro. I appreciate everybody that came on. Hey, stay on the lookout. It's gonna be a dog fight. We got some wolves in the building, man. These brothers ready to tear each other necks off now.
I'm a lion.
Oh, you don't want to be a dog. The brother want to argue about that. He can't be a dog or a wolf. He got to be a lion. The point is, we got some gladiators and warriors in the building, as y'all can see, man. I'm excited. I can't wait to see it, man. Y'all should want to see it as well. Y'all don't want to miss this, man. Hey, it's gonna be dog fights all day. Let's get it.
All right, everybody, peace and love, man. Enjoy yourselves, man. Be good
Yes,
to
sir,
yourselves. Be
man.
good to your brothers and sisters.
I already, man. Peace,
Shalom
man.
Aleichem.
All right, I'm out.
That's right.
I'm out. King Self go.
Shalom Lakum. Get ready for the tournament. Elimination Chamber is going down at the source, man. You ain't gonna find it nowhere better.